Yo, y'all, welcome to WatchaMania. It's your AEW Collision and AEW Rampage, Los Angeles, California. Watch along and live reactions for November 17th, 2023. How y'all doing? Your host, Adby Devin, is, I took off. Gosh, it's completely different than how I thought. Whatever. How we all doing? Y'all ready to start the weekends? Because personally, I could not have gotten mine started soon enough. Doing good. Love this energy. Big hearts to everyone out there. Yes, no, I was ready to like race out the job to the gym. Got a great workout in. It was a delightful day. And then I can just vibe out, trying to get a few things in place, such as the full gear gimmicks, the streams. I had to get the streams prepared for the full gear and for the My GM mode finale. The season 1 finale is going to be this Sunday. We realized AEW all of a sudden decided they want to do a pay-per-view on Saturday again. So, after they started a weekly Saturday program. Oh, I was behind up to live now. No worries, fam. These things happen. I'm doing pretty good myself. It's been a nice day. Got a lot of energy in me. Mainly energy drinks related, but energy nonetheless. Here's live Adby prep over here. Go. It's like screwing on a bolt, right? It's just... But yeah, I had my hair pinned down weird, and I was like feeling a pinch on the back of my head, so I just had to adjust real quick. Good to hear. Thank you, fam. Thank you, fam. I'm looking forward to this weekend a lot. Full Gear's looking like it's going to be a banger. All y'all in the Predictions League, by the way, do make sure to keep an eye on the Discord, because immediately after the stream's over, I'm going to be running in there, and I'm going to be setting up the Full Gear predictions. Make sure to get your Full Gear picks on your Full Gear predictions. I've been waiting all year to sell that bit, and I'm going to be driving it into the ground, so get ready to be confused. Hello, hi, hola, welcome, Craig. Welcome, Senior Forever Craig. X Hagadin, yes, we got the whole squad out here. We'd love to see it. Ooh, we seem to be missing a Bano, but something tells me he'll pop up. Dara, welcome, Dara. Nice to see you swinging by. Hope you were enjoying Josh's charity rumble stream. I was vibing in there for a good portion of it until I had to head off to start prepping for this. Greetings. Welcome, Lone Star. Welcome, friend. Nice to see y'all. As you're getting ready, it's just on the cusp of firing up ye old Nord. Josh's stream is fun to see. Such a nice thing. I wish I could check out his stuff more often. Josh has been like a content creator I've admired for a long time now. Ever since before he was a content creator, I've been like buds with. Well, honestly, I was talked with him more back then than now, but really appreciate his positivity and infectious personality when it comes to pro wrestling space. But I think it's time we fire it up. The Nord. So I'm gonna do just that. Pause that music up really quick. No worries, y'all. We're gonna hit some turbulence. Should only take about 10-15 seconds or so once you do, and we should be fine as we get the commercial-free edition of Fight up for us over in the gorilla position on the Discord. The gorilla position. What's that? That is a VC that I sidecast Fight TV's feed in the chat. I seem to be a little ahead of myself. No, we're good. Sorry if I started lagging as soon as I started explaining that whole process. I assure you it was there. I think it's time to go get on my laptop. Yes, Zoe. That is very much going to be helpful for you. Hey, what's up, Ray? I thought I'd drop in even though I'm going around and Super Mario RPG, goofing around. Hell yeah, dude. I appreciate you so much stopping by, Craig, especially what you were just telling us before the stream. Really appreciate you coming. Sorry, I'm just getting us framed properly here. So, It's the closest to full screen experience. I would full screen it if I had a third monitor, honestly, y'all. Friday's alright for fighting, right? Oh my god, the theme still says Saturday. I mean, it's a set song, so yeah. Yeah, it's not Saturday. But we can treat it like one. Yeah. No, I can't do that. I've worked today. Greg. It's also Rhea Phoenix, one half of the tag team with Penta El Zoe. I honestly love that because the way Penta and Rey Phoenix are known to fight just as much as they've been on the same side. I can see Zoe and Rhea ripping each other's masks off. Oh yes, really quick, y'all, please do drop a thumbs up on this video if you haven't done so already. Very helpful, especially in these opening parts of the stream. Just wanted to throw that out there before we really got to the show. Okay, so we're chatting with Christian, aren't we? That's gonna end up being some big stip heavy hair. No. Is the TNT title more diamond encrusted? It looks kind of different. I don't know. The father figure, the leader of the patriarchy. That's what they've called this stable, and I'm thinking that it's gonna stick. Luchasaurus. Hello, welcome back. So,
here at Full Gear, Christian Cage, Luchasaurus, Nick Wayne against the team of the Rated R Superstar, Adam Copeland, Darby Allin, Sting. We've seen the Nature Boy Ric Flair says he'll be here with Sting, but also tonight there's a big four-way match on this program.
I come back and see my name. What happened?
Trent, Beretta, Penta will vie. The winner will get you on Rampage for the TNT title here tonight.
Well, first of all, Los Angeles. In a town full of plastic, phony people, it's got to be nice for you to have somebody out here that's actually going to speak a little truth. Now, it's lucky for you. You can hold the microphone. It's your job. Get back here. Just hold it up to my mouth properly. It's lucky for you that tomorrow night at Full Gear, not only do you get to see Sting's last match in Los Angeles, you are going to see Sting's last match ever, and that's a guarantee by me. Because you see, I'm getting sick and tired of looking at Sting paint. I'm getting sick and tired of seeing people bow down to him and call him an icon. An icon, really? I guess living off your past name and stealing a paycheck for the last 15 years makes you an icon, huh?
Oh, okay. The half Sting face paint, I dig it.
What's really interesting to me is what's going to happen to Darby Allin when he loses that mentor he has. Hey, Darby, if you find yourself ever needing a little bit of body,
Oh no.
I think you know who to call. Now, I have a question for you, Tony. Is Ric Flair going to be ringside with these guys tomorrow?
And Ric Flair's going to be here.
Okay. Well, Rick, I'm going to send a little message to you right now. I just want to say that it's actually a good thing that you're
Can't believe he's
you look
here.
identical to the Crypt Keeper from Tales from the Crypt already. Because if you stick your nose in our business, it will be your literal come to Jesus moment tomorrow night. Now, Adam Copeland.
What you got to say about Adam? Hello, Christian Wright. What's up, Ben? Welcome in, dude. How it goes?
At Full Gear, you're going to regret ever signing that contract in AEW.
That's the big homie.
Business, keep it down.
Adam chant.
You can fool all these people under the guise that you came here to reform our tag team, but I know you better than anybody, and I know your track record, and what you really came here to do is try to steal my spotlight. Here's the thing,
Damn.
Adam. I am not the same person that I used to be back when. I am Christian Cage. I am the patriarch of AEW. And while you were coddled, cuddled, insulated, and taken care of because you were the golden boy, I was stuck in the trenches, scratching, clawing, and fighting for every inch. And tomorrow night, we're going to see whose career path served who better. Because I guarantee you this.
Love this stuff.
And Beth, keep the girls up late. Keep Lyric and Ruby up late and bring them up really close to that television set, because Adam, I guarantee you this. I am gonna break your neck.
He's really pushing this. Okay.
Coming up tonight, you'll give a winner a title shot.
Well, you see, as the TNT champion, it's pretty obvious that the powers that be obviously want me on the programming every second that I can. It doesn't matter who of the four I face tonight. The fact is, Tony, I could actually beat all four at the same time anyway.
Then make it a 5-way match. What's the shit you're talking? Do it, yes. Come on, crowd. Like, let's go.
Just like my close personal friend James Harden said,
Get worked up. Who's James Harden running?
to the four-way tonight, I'm gonna keep running things here in AEW.
I saw the seeds planted for that meet. I'm not sure we're going to go there yet, though.
I don't work within the system.
It's not impossible.
I am the system.
Hell nah.
To the end of Sting's career.
Right? Personally, I'm not here for it. I get why that's being mentioned. And I see people being like, whoa, this is what a Ronda Rousey running in AEW could do. And I'm like,
Adam Copeland's family. Come on, man. Cage backs up every word that he says. If I was
just let her do her little indie run. She's having her fun. Good for her.
Full Gear tomorrow night live on pay-per-view.
But nah.
Standing by right now, Lexi Nair with the
Ronda is not respected, right? I don't see
got for us, Lexi.
the sink boat of... I don't know what you're on, fam.
Ricky Starks, you guys have an announcement ahead of your four-way title match tomorrow.
First of all, Lexi,
I guarantee you, any issues AEW has, which it definitely has, are not going to be solved by Ronda Rousey's presence.
And the fact of the matter is that Ricky or myself does not have to be pinned or submitted tomorrow to lose the AEW World Tag Team titles. So, Ricky went and spoke to Tony Khan.
I absolutely did, and Tony's a fair man, and he allowed me to choose a stipulation that was in my favor. And since Big Bill is the tallest guy here at AEW, I
Is the thing that was...
selecting a ladder match. That's right, a very short climb for old Big Bill here. And as Bald FTR says, we're kind of the greatest tag team there is, the greatest tag team there was in hand for God, the greatest tag team there is. And tomorrow night at Full Gear, we don't need
I hate that that was such a good
the
impression.
greatest AEW tag team champions there is. Because when we walk out of LA, we're walking out as champions, we're walking out in style, and most importantly, we're walking out as the greatest tag team that you have ever seen.
Yes, Lone Star. Big Bill, I believe, is exactly 7 feet, whereas Satnam is 7'2". Or maybe even 7'4". One or the other. They bill him as 7'4". I'm not sure if that's his shoot height, though. The AEW things, though. Whether they are awesome or blow up in their face, only time will tell. Yeah.
guarantee about Sting and those horrible words.
Ronda ain't it. Why haven't we just called up Paige Van Zandt again? Like, there you go. Satnam, I think, is 7'4", and you can't teach that. But no, seriously, I know I'm 100% with you. I in a locker room where Nyla Rose has helped establish, should not try to bring Ronda Rousey into said locker room. I'm concerned for Danny. Yeah, Danny's gonna get hurt.
I don't get it. But let's take a look at Daniel Garcia's matchup earlier this last week on Collision, a matchup with Andre.
No worries. He's billed as 7'4", though. I know on screen they have called him 7'4", but I think his shoot height is 7'2". And I mean, who's gonna question the 2 inches, right? It looked like CJ was almost into it first. Like she did that like too convincingly. Welcome, Todd. Welcome. How goes it, friend? Hope your evening has been kind. I know the 4-way tag ladder match. That is going to hit. What a record! Y'all, you see that record? He's had almost 100 matches in AEW already. Keep in mind, this man showed up on the scene in 2021. He is a work horse. Craig. Oh my God. For the rest of some days of the week, like Thunder Rosa, Jimmy Hayter, Serena Deeb, they're not signing for long term. Well, all of those women did sign long term eventually. It was usually to test it out. But even then, it's not a matter, like, I don't think you're looking at the bigger picture here with me. I think it's if you look at it very one-dimensionally, sure, you can convince people that Ronda Rousey would be good for AEW, but then when you look at it from multiple aspects, you look at Ronda Rousey's history, it just doesn't add up. But we're off to the races with this first match. It's an incredible record. Yeah. Crazy. Get him. 0 hours, 7 p.m. Eastern. All right, cool. They're not doing that extra half-hour gimmick. That was really purposeless. They didn't fire her. Her contract ran out, and she chose not to renew.
Of AEW action starting tonight, continuing tomorrow night in one of the great, as I said, arenas in the entire world, the Kia Forum.
Fans have been sending me screenshots on Twitter of they've already secured the pay-per-view, they bought it, they're taking pictures of their screenshots. They're ready.
Honestly, I should do the same.
You're getting a little bit slow in your old age. It's 3 hours tonight, 2 hours of Collision, followed by an hour of Rampage. Can we get some coffee out here? We got to keep Tony Schiavone.
That's exactly it, yeah.
According to Tony Storm, and I'm going to side with her. Okay. 3 hours tonight. Thank you very much.
The fact of the matter is, 4 years in, we've come to see AEW isn't for everybody, and that's not like a quality level. You know, it doesn't mean like AEW not being for a wrestler means the wrestler's not good enough or something. It's just they have a different vibe going for them. You know, the money's gonna thrive wherever she goes, be it Impact or Stardom or something. You know, I don't think that's gonna happen. Is he gonna do it? Is Miro gonna do it? Oh no. Also, something we have not acknowledged yet. Daniel Garcia came out here alone. Exactly. That's exactly it, Craig. AEW is a niche within a niche within a niche. And I think fans and critics alike are best accepting that. Nice catch. Effortless. Wait, hey, they're out of... What's up, Hassan? How goes it? Well, very first break. What I love is that Daniel Garcia is getting the wrath of Miro before Andrade is. Yeah, there's plenty of wrestling out there. Exactly, correct. There's so much wrestling out there nowadays. Double go home show really has, and it's going to be 2 shows in one. Really think that they should just be 1 show. You could literally call it Collision Rampage, you know? People also believe WWE and AEW are the be-all, end-all of wrestling, but there's so many incredible promotions to be. Exactly, Zoe. And all over the world at that. You know, the North American scene is not even the scene that pro wrestling thrives in most currently. You can look over to Japan and even places in Europe and see wrestling thriving arguably more than it does in North America right now. Fatal 4-way match there. Yeah, Todd, I'm looking forward to that match. I'm getting the feeling, for some reason, Trent's going to win. They've been giving Trent a lot lately. He won a match last night on Rampage, a singles match last night on Rampage against Peter Avalon. Yeah, I know, Peter Avalon. But still, singles competition. And on Ring of Honor at that. Yeah, let's get back. Let's get the best friends. I hear you, Lone Star, but I'm expecting a Miro win because Miro's just that dominant. I really want to see Daniel Garcia pull it out. Not for nothing, we're talking about a guy who literally slept Brody King and slept Brody King and Bryan Danielson. It's with OC so he can avenge his mate's loss. Oh shit, that's a good call. Wait, his mate's loss? Well, no, it's for the TNT title against Christian. Garcia beating Miro. Nah. No, I hear ya. Brody King is amazing, but he isn't God's chosen champion. Gas station, there's something for everyone. We got all flavors. Some diversify, some don't. Yeah, I love that. That's exactly it, Raya. So many people are in this industry for the passion of it, not for the payment from it. I got you both. No worries. I thought you might be, but also Orange is international champion again. He won it off of Rey Fenix. He's gonna be defending it against Jon Moxley tomorrow night, and part of me feels like history is gonna repeat itself. That being said, in the first title reign, Trent was one of the people Orange defended against. And Trent was salty. I remember Trent being, like, really salty. That's a Newark Prudential Center. Bojangles Coliseum. What a name. Bojangles is called. Okay. Daly's Place, yes. I might be... I'm constantly 1 week behind at this point. What, in AEW? Yeah, I hear you, Zoe. I mean, hey, if you start, you can get caught up with hanging out in the streams. Mox gonna slice up Orange. But no worries, that's been something that's happened for a few weeks. Orange won the title back, I think, like 3 weeks ago? Maybe a little more than that. Nice up Orange and Diffuser juicing until he has a glass of blood. Orange Cassidy. Still didn't take him down. Let's go. No. Mashka kick. Oh, that face. He looks so menacing. Joke had layers. Truly did. Good night. You're gonna have to be enough of a guy for. That's very fair, right? Yeah. He is laying in those chops. Let's go. Oh, that sucked. This thing is better. Oh, yeah. I'm a little biased. But the UK has some... You can't be serious, Daddy Magic. I mean, point for X, but man's literally ran down to stop him from dancing. Some isn't understand. But he really put some pressure in. Oh, into the crossface. Nice.
Face is in deep. Look at the angle of the leg of Garcia trying to drive. But Miro is so strong. I would be surprised if he gets a submission here.
I don't know if I've seen anybody put a hold on Miro like this. Miro, he's trying to
This was a good British session. I can't wait for you guys.
Switching his hips, escapes.
nicely done by Miro. Here's a roll up there by
Hell yeah, you hear about so many good promotions in or around the UK.
Oh, can he get it? The sharpshooter's on.
Oh, he got it deep in. Oh, is he going all the way back? The Dragon Slayer?
Stephon Smith checking Miro, shaking his head.
That is the... Oh! All the way back!
And look at the hand of Miro. So close.
That'd be amazing if he tapped out Miro in the midst of this shit. This isn't even the guy who his wife is managing. Okay, there it is. That's that.
Do this out of a sharpshooter in your life. You usually don't see
Whew.
back that deep, and that's the reason why. Right. It gives your head
Like a
to your opponent.
deep dish. Oh no. Even the nominations from UKC is so good. Underground UK promotions are fire. Oh my god, he's gone. He is literally like right angle. Let go of him. Let go of him. Oh my god.
You throw. Unfortunately, you throw Daniel Garcia.
Oh
my God. With Action Andretti, Ryan Nemeth, anybody that gets near CJ Perry faces the wrath of Miro.
Yes.
And speaking of CJ Perry, we do understand
I promise.
stage. Miro gets the win. Let's go right now to Lexington.
I'm here with CJ Perry and I'm
Speaking of,
We saw you pick up a big win last week on Collision. Does this mean you're happy with your new representation?
this brass looking suit.
Happy. Because looking, CJ es la más caliente.
Where's the star? I guess the hips do lie. Damn, so
I mean, he is third generation wrestling royalty. He has been wrestling since he's been 12 years old. I mean, he is born to do this. And that's why I have entered him into the Continental Classic, where the greatest wrestlers in the world are going to be entering, and so prestigious. I negotiated your deal with Tony. If you enter in this, you will be paid extra money.
Wait. Do you spoke with Tony?
Yes, and if you win, you get an extra bonus. It's going to take you to
We
new
never
heights.
talking about. We never talking about that.
That?
So is it official? Is he entering the Continental?
Sure.
Yes.
I trust you.
Okay.
Okay.
I will take that as yes. Congratulations.
Yes, alright, so Danielson and Andrade. Also up next, Kings of the Black Throne. Here for that. Big here for that. I would hope that it's Mercedes Monet out of those two options. That wasn't really a feud for me. That was a match, a tag match. And it ended in a no contest because she hit her with the Ring of Honor title. Yes, but that was more so for the sake of protecting people, I'd imagine. That's exactly it, Ray. Like, there's so much more for Mercedes to do in the locker room than there would be for, not even the locker room, in the promotion, than for Ronda Rousey. Like, you're going to have Ronda Rousey's name attached to that? Not even trying to drag her, but her name has lost value when she lost her fights, and then lost more value when she went to WB, and then she kind of buried herself there, lost more value with the Sandy Hook stuff. More value with the like she's continuously diminished the drawing power of her name, at the very least in a pro wrestling space. So I don't think signing, she's not going to be a needle mover. Hey, Greek Story saying in the U.S. saw the likes of Joe Lando, Robbie X. Really? Okay. I've seen the name Robbie X and I want to say RJK. I'm sorry, RKJ, but well, that was probably in MMA, and also Paige Van Zandt hasn't been seen in AEW in a year and a half. She can pop up again, but just for that? I don't know. We have a whole locker room full of women. Why are we going to bring in 2 part-timers to then give television time? Just, it seems like a very narrow-minded approach for me. It seems like you personally want Ronda in there, and like nothing's wrong with, you know, having your own fandom. But like, think of it from a realistic perspective. It's just not happening, and it's not a good move either. Well, that's the point I made earlier, Ryan. It's like in a locker room that Nyla helped establish and make comfortable, you can't then bring someone like Ronda Rousey in. When I'm done with the Ronda Rousey talk, we can just set that topic to the side. We don't need to continue on trying to get this. Yeah, Mercedes and Saraya, immediate story you can put a lot of stakes in. What's this? Oh yes, this is the King of the Black Thrones theme. We don't get to hear it very often. The House of Black has 6 themes, y'all. Malachi, Brody, and Buddy each have their own... Malachi, Brody, Buddy, and Julia all have their own individual themes. There is the collective House of Black theme, and then there is the Kings of the Black Throne theme. 6 themes? My little brain can't handle that many themes. You have big brain. Sorry. Quiet. None of that. You have a log brain. Big log brain. 4-way ladder match? Y'all just had to turn it up a little bit more.
Raises the stakes, extremely dangerous. But you got to think, when one of the team is nearly 7 foot tall, and Big Bill has to give him an advantage because he starts on that ladder. He's already 2 steps ahead of someone else.
Hey, but Brody King at 6'6", 285, not far behind.
That's a great point. And there you see.
With this being a ladder match, how do y'all see it going? Do you think a title retention is in order, or do you think it makes it more likely the title changes hands?
Participants tomorrow. LFI, of course, will have on one side Dralistico on the other. And then, of course, FTR, and then the champs.
We see the
Boys!
normally are flanking Dalton Castle, but they're looking to make some waves in the tag team division. Now let's see which one has their fingers taped. It may not matter, but that is Brent. That does have
Ladder has that element of chaos and unpredictability. That's exactly it, Craig, right?
one to start
Boys.
against Malachi.
Probably changing hands. That would be my guess, too. Part of me wants to be the Kings of the Black Throne. I want them to have championships. I want House of Black to have gold. Especially if Julia wins that TBS title tomorrow. Ooh, yes. Everybody be dripping in gold.
Tomorrow on Bleacher Report, the digital home of AEW pay-per-views. Malachi Black, ominous.
He is not letting go. Leave that, Brent.
Tattoos, every one of them means something.
Brandon is the one with the blonde, if I remember correctly.
Detailing the dark journeys that this man has taken to be where he is today.
Judas Effect.
The Black Throne is the tag team of Malachi Black and Brody King. All encompassing is the House of Black, which of course
That's true, Dara, which means I may have to go with the time gimmick. Why do they sound like Mario characters? Yo!
Very little effect.
Well, you got to give Brandon some credit here. He's going right at the big man. I do. That's bravery in the ring, guy.
Did
Credit trying to use his
Brody get more tatted?
see where that got him.
I feel like he's more tatted than he was when he joined the company.
Big bad Brody King.
Ever, man. Head of steam. Look at this.
I was waiting for the strategy to let him match though.
Listen.
Let your opponent do all the work and unhooking and throw them off the ladder and yoink the bad boy down. Hostile.
Former Ring of Honor
Alright.
six-man champs twice.
I can't unhear it. Yahoo! That was great. That was so, the noises are fun. Brody's. He is right. Like he is like 80% ink. Oh my gosh. Dante's Inferno. The 4.5 star, 4.5 second match. Good night, boy. Right?
Them two are my pick to win it all.
It is a four-way ladder match. Tomorrow.
His nips are tatted. That's hardcore. Don't fuck with Brody Lee. Just don't fuck with Brody Lee. Is he still wearing a cast, or is that just for style? I mean, not for style, but like, is that just a part of his gear now?
Oh, Sky. It didn't have to be like this, but you turned your back on me, and now you will pay for it. And Stat, the Pest Revenge is a massive success, and I've been thinking about this success for a long time now. I'm the princess of the Black Throne, keeper of secrets, and your next TBS champion.
Statlander, I'm coming for you. Julia, ever since you misted me, I haven't been the same. But tomorrow night, don't get in my way.
Both Julia and Sky have had to transform how they portray themselves. They had to dig a little deeper, get a little evil, get a little darker to try and come after me, and they still can't
Like you did
handle it.
last year?
I've always been more than a woman. I've always been as strong as I have been, and I get
That's not
stronger
true.
every
You were
single
an
day.
alien up until last summer.
It's gonna take more than just that to beat Stat.
Best friends. Speaking of Mario left field, I would love to see a Mario Party type board. Oh, that's fun. That's fun, Axe. I hear you there. Because they do have their fun little gimmicks with the, who are those two dudes in the Titantron? The dogs. I legitimately forgot the dogs were in the Titantron. Yeah, no, I hear you. The mini games are a fun little thing about Fight Forever, but I will say, if it was the mini games or more match types, I would take more match types.
Powerful, incredible TBS champion Kris Statlander.
Next, accompanied by Prince Nana from Chico, California, weighing in at 272 pounds, the Machine, Brian Cage.
Well, here he is, the Machine, Brian Cage, and
Is this Brian Cage's theme?
four-way match. The winner will wrestle Christian Cage coming up on Rampage Live.
Wrestling would be such a hit. Oh my gosh, Ray, are you kidding me? Do you really think Mario Party needs to be more competitive? Not to mention, imagine the feud spun off this. We're having a grudge match because he beat me real bad at Mario Party. Like, but keep Mario characters. I want to see Yoshi body slam Waluigi. No. We gotta see like Mario hit the mushroom stomp on Waluigi, but he kicks out at one because he's just that. He has the unyielding poise. Would fuck you all up in Mario Kart though. So he said all bets are off. Friggin' the heat. Mario Kart, oh my gosh. Hands down. Can we say it loud? I mean, hey, he's 1-1 on Collision. WM Gaming Championship win. That's not too far off of a thing. Just a little peek behind the curtain, y'all. I've been really considering creating a secondary channel for WatchaMania because a lot of the ideas we have for supplementary content move so far away from the Watchalong concept this channel is founded on. So there might come a day where that's a thing, and national with that would come something like a gaming championship. We already have the 2WC championship. We had the trivia championship once upon a time, but that's effectively that might as well be a CMLL title with how it's become forgotten. We never really got back around to doing trivia and stuff. It was fun, but that's a chapter in the story. One we may revisit one day, but no plans right now. So, Mario hit 5 finishes to try to put away the casket, and he breaks out with ease. That stream still traumatizes me. Just a little mini game appears on the screen in the Mario game, and you're like, no, no. You'll be like me whenever the Guns all of a sudden have a match out of nowhere. I tell you, it was like, I think it was last Dynamite, if not last Collision. It was like all of a sudden their music hits, and I'm like, they don't have a match. They're not getting a match, are they? Steph faded for now. Dara was like, yes, Dara undisputed champ. Although Craig, you did give him a run for his money. You knew your shit, dude. Don't say their name, they'll appear. You're right. That or the stream will crash. I still won't forget that happened. Oh, that was so upsetting. I think that was like the week that the Elite reunited fully as well. It's like 4 years for this moment. Wait, is that how it works? No. No, it's not, Ray. No, it's totally... no, it's totally not. Oh, fuck. Delete the message! Also, I love the amount of lucha in this match because both Trent and Cage have their fair share of lucha experience. Oh my gosh, he legitimately... 3 rotations. 3 rotations. Y'all hear something? That's how he actually did. That's amazing. And I just look back in the chat saying, Zoe say, y'all hear something? It's a message deleted by Zoe. View deleted message. Sent. I believe in the... I mean, Joe Hendry. Big knee. Nice half and half.
Send him over. Don't forget, coming up, great women's tag team match. 2 champions on one side, Shida, Statlander, Saraya, Ruby Soho on the other. And there you see, again.
Oh, what we got here?
Balancing, incredible. Watch him come.
Oh, nice. I think he was actually slipping, so Cage made him fall, kind of thing. This pierces my freedom of speech. Oh my god, that sucked so bad for Komander. Oh, that was so bad. You saw Cage flip over immediately to apologize. Cage tried holding him back, but there was nothing stopping him from just impact. Yeah, check this. He was caught. Oh, yeah, it turned around a little, but that really messed with the... That would suck. Not American, the contract is void. Except for that dime. But no, Rhea, consider it spam. That's mean. I mean. The stream is coming from America, so... She spammed caps to be... oh, wait, he's using the tech plates. This is Ireland. I don't know what you're talking about. I love that I never truly committed to the accent there. And then Flamed Kill. What a match right now. No, it absolutely is, George. I hope these... We're not to all be back. No, Ray. No, we're not trying to chase you off. Oh. He just ate that. He didn't even fly back. 6'1" Brian. You're going to watch 2 shows at once. Thanks for letting us know, Devin. Really appreciate that, bud. Nice drop kick.
Sat down earlier this week with AEW World Champion MJF.
Oof. Komander got almost spiked out. Honestly, yeah.
Obviously,
That shit got hurt.
Tony, with your wide open time spent with MJF. Wait a minute, here's a cover. One fall. So one fall, and the winner faces Christian Cage.
Yeah, Devin, not gonna lie, kind of not cool to just come into an AEW Collision stream and be like, I'm not watching this show. Tell me what happens. And it's a little weird, my guy.
There you see Trent Beretta.
Freely express your convictions and opinions. Get fucked.
Komander continues to get lawn darted all over there.
I'm Irish and I don't accept. Oh, and then he caught Penta. Nice.
Brian Cage is just assaulting three men here. That's all he's doing. He is absolutely just dominating this matchup.
And what he's done now is he's put Penta and Komander on the floor so he can focus on Trent Beretta to beat him to win the match.
This is Brian Cage's match to lose.
Live from the Kia Forum on Collision on this Friday night, Tony Schiavone, Kevin Kelly, Nigel McGuinness, and the winner of this match on Rampage coming up a little bit later. Live will be taking on Christian Cage right here tonight on TNT. And right now, it looks like it's going to be Brian Cage.
Yeah, of no relation, but it will probably be an all-cage matchup with the TNT title at stake.
Oh, well, here comes Penta.
Brian Cage has been physically dominant. Penta and Komander, a sometimes tag team unit, have worked together mostly in self-preservation.
Nice.
Well, you got to work together, I would guess, to take this big man off his feet. They've not been able to do that yet. Now they do.
Watch out, here they come.
Teamwork here. Oh, assisted cannonball.
Oh,
Step up that
did not step off.
turns around. Beretta's waiting on him.
Who's got caught?
One, Komander almost stole it that time. And Komander
Now you know how I feel. Dose.
into what? No, nothing. Oh, German suplex.
There it is. I'm getting the Clippers.
And again. Good call, Kevin. Great high angle on that German suplex.
Trying to put his hands behind his head to protect himself.
No! Misfire that time by Penta. He gets German onto his side.
Interesting technique here from Beretta, lifting up.
Do it. I'd rock and ball.
Off to one side.
Oh, damn. I believe it.
German suplex, I would imagine. That's very hard to prepare for.
I would agree. And now here comes Cage back to his feet. Yeah, well, he's going to get
Brian Cage.
The key to a look is confidence.
Brian Cage, almost as impressive as Christian Cage, who you might face later tonight.
Are you trying to compare? Oh, my God!
We got.
the poison rana putting down Cage. Discus
Yeah, I ain't afraid. Oh, you know what? Fair enough. So,
Will do it.
it's also a fair.
Dropped right on his head, and the muscularity in his neck must have been what saved him.
There you see another angle, Nigel. I mean, that rocked the head of Beretta.
Again, for the third time, Cage back on top. Hold on.
Satellite DDT, nothing doing.
Pick up. Oh! Face buster that time and a cover by Brian Cage. 1, 2, and Penta.
Oh, yeah.
Just punted the noggin that time.
Penta had that scouted. Took all their time.
Beretta gets drilled, thrust kick.
And up on top. Oh, boy. Tried to backstab her, caught it in the lower back.
Yeah, got him in pieces, which is even worse. Wait a second. Oh!
To a destroyer. And big swing blade that time.
Well, Penta might have made the best strategy so far.
Made it to pay.
This could be it.
Seems too indecisive about hair to use. We're gonna be spending paycheck on paycheck on. Fair enough, but that's the beauty about wigs is you can just have different hair anytime you want.
Again, fans, here's how you can join us on Bleacher Report.
E-Hearts.
Whoa, in the midsection. Oh,
What a matchup we've got here.
oh my God! Tope Conero assisted that time, and now here he comes.
Oh, Lucha Comrades no more.
Maybe trying to get the win.
Oh, Trent's in position. Oh, he's scooting a little too far in. I feel like he's about to counter him.
Can he do it?
Spaceman.
Yeah, he is. Moved out of the way.
And got it. Strong zero. 1, 2, 3.
Nice. I wanted to say stolen, but it was not stolen. That was a well-earned victory. 17 will encourage me. I will absolutely encourage you. I am all about positivity and reinforcements.
So it's Trent
Man.
Beretta. What an
Wow.
opportunity he has to
Trent really worked for that, though. He is going to be in the fight for his life.
following Collision and live here tonight on the eve of Full Gear here on TNT.
Devin, I have bills. And I trust you to be responsible enough to delineate when you spend your money on bills and when you spend your money on hair. Devin, I'm not trying to get into a whole conversation about it. Okay, that's the reason why I messaged you to not talk about things like this on stream. But just be more considerate before you speak. That's really all it comes down to. That sucked so bad. And then the fall down to the concrete afterwards, I am concerned because that is the hip that he like had surgery and stuff on.
With that in mind, let's go backstage to Lexi.
I'm here with Don Callis and
No BS. That was so savage. Oh, Trent won the four-way.
What comes to mind is out. Because Paul White is out, on the shelf, done. Use whatever adjective you want. Powerhouse Hobbs slammed a 450-pound giant, a living legend, through the hood of a car, through the
Wow.
windshield
So-
of a car.
Yeah.
Broke him. Never been done before. That's brutality. That's what we bring.
what does this mean for the Don Callis family and Powerhouse Hobbs moving forward?
Tell her, Hobbs.
What does that mean? It means anyone can get it. So what did I do? I took out a giant,
Back to square one.
a giant, a living legend, a multiple-time world champion. I'm 6'3". I'm 270 pounds. I'm big. I'm black. I'm jacked. Paul.
And the crowd's here for it.
Resting away, convalescing in a hospital, but stay away, because anyone can get it.
It was actually a Hobbs interview. But yeah, Hobbs laid it out, and I am here for it. Anyone can get it. Let those words echo through time. Oh man, Hobbs is elevating. I can see it now. 2024, he's challenging for World Championship gold. I'm not saying he's winning it. I'm saying he's challenging for it. It's assuming he doesn't do so come World's End, which I don't think he will. But if you think back to the, I think it was the Kenny Omega match. He was one of the people who were looking on in the back, being, you know, like alongside Wardlow and alongside Joe. What if Wardlow ends up being the tag partner, right? Remember what Wardlow said, I'm going to take everything from you. What if Wardlow's the tag partner with MJF? And then just when MJF doesn't expect it or whatever, power bombs him to high hell, leaves him dead for the guns. Takes away the Ring of Honor tag titles. Maybe he even tries something during the main event, but it's thwarted or doesn't work out as intended. Yeah, he would be. Oh God. Don't you worry, Axe. Understandable. I imagine something came up that needed immediate tending to, such as parental duties or the like. Just saw a message. That's okay. And apologies to the gorilla position if it was getting laggy or anything along those lines. Wardlow chasing for the championship world, and Mike, I think that's a good call, honestly. Wardlow being the one to take the title from MJF is comeuppance in, strangely enough, the heelest way. Bedtime routine shenanigans, kiddos fighting. Hearts, big hearts floating. Had to play Enforcer IRL. Yes, I love that. I'm not gonna lie, y'all. This upper third, I genuinely believe. I think Collision is going to actually have better ratings than it typically does because of the time slot in the night. Plus, I can't imagine there are people who only watch Rampage live, but not Collision. But if there is, they'll be catching Collision live. Speaking of Wardlow, and then Wardlow comes out. All right, it's time for him. Oh, I've been ready, Hassan. We're in it, dude. It's going down. Oh no, who's... Oh, we're done here. Dasha isn't even down the steps yet, and we're done. Wardlow? Right, Devin? Did I speak him into existence? I mean, here's points for George. I believe Wardlow is his. Big ol' swanton. That's exactly it, Mike, because I feel like it's so good. And you don't have to keep the title on Wardlow for long. Like, he could lose it before Revolution, if you really wanted that to be the case. I mean, I don't think that's very good for him or the title to do that, but you don't have to lobby him up as a 6-month champion is really what I'm trying to get across. Yeah, Wardlow out here getting on his Michael Hardy flow. Indeed, George. Good old points for you. Show off the abs, little dog. Shooting star. I mean, he's AEW's Brock Lesnar, but not quite literally. Brock Lesnar's probably not the most apt comparison anyways. Doing well. That's exactly it, Mike, because I think back to the days with Sammy Guevara and Scorpio Sky trading the TNT title. And, like, that's not the way to do it. Like, here's the thing, right? I'm down for a hot potatoing of a championship if the reigns are legitimized and if there's a concrete story being told in the process. If it's just like, all right, we put the belt on this person so they can be the one to drop it to this person, to be dropped to this person, and, like, that's all that the reign stands for, it's bad. Wardlow. Wardlow destroys. I'm digging these match graphics. Definitely need to take some of these graphics and make them into my layout for tomorrow.
Don't miss a second of Full Gear.
You think so, Mike? I think the whole point of this team is to like not be enjoyed because it doesn't work. It doesn't flow naturally, you know. Okay, I'm back. The tag team that shall not be named. Net drop down like 2. Oh no, that's wretched, Craig. I hope it balanced out properly. You see, that's exactly it. That's exactly it. Those damn lads' names are cursed.
Tony Khan couldn't be any fairer, agreeing to Ricky Stark's stipulation, but it's not going to help these guys.
The following contest is set for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Introducing first from Asheville, North Carolina, weighing in at 221 pounds, accompanied by Cash Wheeler.
The smoke is a little too strong. Tag team that shall... that would require us to name them.
FTR, Ricky Starks, one half of the World Tag Team Champs, has joined us here for this commentary. You really,
The curse is real, isn't it just?
Well, I am the smartest guy around, you know, so why not? In fact, I'm so smart that I'm actually securing the fact that me and Big Bill will retain the titles tomorrow at Full Gear.
what do you mean you're securing?
I booked a ladder match for ourselves, idiot. Duh.
He's omniscient, Tony. He knows what's going to happen.
He's omniscient. He's omniscient, Tony. Gosh. I hate the energy that had.
I don't know. I get it. You got the biggest man in Big Bill. Yeah. But a ladder match, I mean, it could go any way at all with 14.
It's a Kareem Abdul-Jabbar layup from what I'm seeing. I mean, with Big Bill.
Nice reference there.
I mean, that's why it's a stroke of genius to level that playing field.
Well, they do call me Stroke Daddy.
You are, now I will give you credit. You're still outnumbered. There's still 3 teams.
Well then.
Also get up that ladder. And, you know, Brody King at 6'6", kind of that power.
What do you enjoy about them, Mike?
You know how tall Big Bill is?
I know he's 7 foot tall.
Guess what, bud? You can't. Never mind.
I'm curious.
Go there.
Genuine. I'm not trying to be like
So singles
smug
match
about
here.
it.
A little feel and flavor for what we're going to hear and see tomorrow night at Full Gear.
Axe the Axe going with Roosh.
Team champions sitting
This is gonna be a match. These lads are gonna get stiff, you can already tell.
Starks. Let me ask you this.
Describe them without naming them. Ass boys.
These tag teams have any opportunity to beat you?
Well, they don't. First and foremost, they don't. Everybody is
I hear you, Devin, but
Big Bill because
no worries.
what we
You
have. Here's the thing.
they'll become less uncomfortable as time goes on. It's a matter of embracing it.
Boo-hoo, who cares? Me and Big Bill, we don't know each other that
Yeah.
very well, but we're still the baddest dudes on the block for a reason. And that right there is the primary fact that we are the tag team champions.
I don't know, Ricky Starks. We're taking a look at 2 bad dudes right now, and I mean, they are all of a sudden,
Man,
as the match starts.
You are such a kiss ass. I can't believe it.
You are such a kiss ass. I can't believe it.
The ropes. Here comes Dax Harwood using the quickness, sliding through. Shoulder tackle. Look at this.
I mean, do so at your own discretion, Devin. Feel free to name them and have your net go down.
All 3 teams to some extent
And or
facing the tag team.
Zoe coming for your kneecaps.
Whereas the AEW Tag Team Champions getting a nice night of rest. Another great move, Ricky Starks.
Got the night off, bud, and I came back to my old stomping ground, which is commentary, and I'm here to show exactly, Tony Schiavone, why I am a multifaceted, talented, exponential primate being of a man.
All right, I'm going to need to write
Yeah, Ricky. Yeah, Ricky. Do it. I dare you.
big back body from Roosh, and you're right. I mean, taking this match a day before, knowing how hard a hitter Roosh is, how hard of a hitter Dax is.
The what?
I get it. These guys want the competition, but man,
The what?
I would rather be like Starks and Big Bill, just standing on the outside watching right now. Look at this.
Oh, and it's coming our way, boys. Watch out. It is a wild pre-full
finishes running. Dax Harwood end to end. Like a Showtime fast break at the Kia Forum.
That time Dax
This is smart. And to makes an appearance, it gives Big Bill away from ringside by chasing him. Oh, that'd be a thing. They spit water at the start of their entrance. Oh, okay. Huh. Oh yeah, that's right. It's more of a spray, I suppose, though. Well, I guess if they don't do it right, it's just a little stream. That's actually, I'm just imagining them botching their own entrance, and it's hilarious. Good catch, though, Zoe. I was totally like, what?
Again, look at the bottom of your screen. There's a QR code for you to join us on Bleacher Report tomorrow on pay-per-view.
You can mock the southern twang of Dax, but you've got to avoid those shots, and you've got to avoid those.
Woo! That chop was loud. God.
Take a look at the chest of Dax Harwood. A little bit of Clara. These are two men who are just wearing the
Oh my God. Oh yes, this is what I wanted out of this match.
So happy that I'm not having a wrestle tonight because I can scout and know what to look for tomorrow.
Boys with the pew pew shooting on each other. Posted evidence of how bad my net was in this. Yes, I kind of like the Golden Jets, but for a season, this history. You see, Axe, the thing is, I appreciate the short-term presence, the role they're playing in the story here. What I don't like is that the Young Bucks are being painted as the heels, despite the fact that they're right. Like, everything they've said in every segment with Kenny and Jericho has been right and valid to a certain degree. Save for when they got, like, kind of overly bitchy, which Kenny called out with the mockery of Punk. 3 to 6 months each. Ooh, that long, you think? My concern is them becoming tag team champions. Because the Young Bucks tag title shot is on the line. So it's either the Golden Jets break up forever or they get a shot at the tag titles. And if they get a shot at the tag titles, I get a feeling they're winning. Just so that way Chris Jericho can have the legacy of it. Yuta versus Matthews. That's another match that's going to hump. The end of the women's title match. Mercedes Moné makes her debut. That'd be awesome. Assuming she doesn't sign earlier in the night during the segment with Tony Khan. But it could also lead into the segment with Tony Khan. So you never know.
Don't listen to Tony Schiavone. He doesn't know what he's talking about. Listen, I know these tag team titles mean the world to you, but they're going to be taken from you. And
That's a fair take, Axe. I can appreciate that perspective.
Did you not think of that? No, I know.
Because yeah, that's the first time I've seen somebody really like pose like a legitimate positive take on how them being a team could work, even just conceptually, you know? Like, I feel like every single time I've seen somebody be like, this team's good, or I like this team, it's for the sake of trolling the people who don't like the team. And I'm sorry if that's not what you're trying to do, Mike. I just haven't caught any, like, reason what is about the team you dig. What do you think of the street fight of Wednesday? I missed your message, Todd. I love the hearts. Shout out the hearts. The street fight was a lot of fun. Kooky fun, if you don't take it too serious, was awesome. Kenny and recently. I agree with that, Axe. I agree with that wholeheartedly. Is they could have taken up a bit more of a heel angle. I get that Kenny Omega is kind of like the victim of the Don Callis family right now, and you don't want to give them any validation by making Kenny be heelish. But I think there's a way of doing it without, you know, without like making Don Callis be right. Dude's laying it in.
He's wearing an LIJ shirt, and he's rooting on Dax, beating on one of his own.
Dude needs to not get himself put on blast like this. His commentary is right. He's out here in the LFI merch, cheering on the LFI, getting their asses beat. I mean, considering that goofy, violent, but fun is their forte. Yes, that's exactly it, Craig. Is it like... And Kenny said several times on Twitter leading up to it, it's like he was really looking forward to this match because it's something he's wanted to make a reality for a long time. And I think that kind of match is needed someone like Kenny Omega in it. You're gonna get some sleep, Zoe? Okay. You get some rest. You take care. I appreciate you coming by, both to hang out and to help.
24 hours away from Full Gear on pay-per-view and to cover 2 count, where we will have a 4-way ladder match.
A 4-way ladder match that me, Absolute Ricky Starks, and Big Bill are going to compete in. And I'm telling you now, we're winning it. These two can beat the hell out of each other and go into the pay-per-view. Not 100%, but not I and not me and Big Bill. We are doing this because we are the smarter tag team, obviously. Look what's happening in the ring right now. 2 idiots beating the crap out of each other.
Yeah, well, if they are idiots, as you say, you're going to have to contend with these two men. Dralistico on Ruch's side, of course, Cash Wheeler on Dax's side as well.
Can't forget about the Kings of the Black
Malachi
Black and Brody.
I like them because they stay out of people's business.
They're going to be all in your business tomorrow, I guarantee you that.
Ooh.
You are a rough cause.
Okay, here we go.
That's what I would like to do to you, Schiavone.
Well, it would do you no good. You need to do it to the guys tomorrow night in the ring.
Bill, you need to give him.
Yeesh.
He's getting taller, and his shadow is looming larger as this match gets on.
Tony Schiavone's shaking in his boots at the moment.
Well, I'm shaking because I'm seeing just a
If I retains the stations. I could see something like that happening, Mike, but it's not something I'm putting too much stakes in. I said the big thing. Kind of hope not. Nothing against Sami Callihan, but I don't see him satisfying the people clamoring for the hype. Immediate cover after that superplex. That's so solid.
Dax Harwood got out of it in a blink of an eye. There you see Jose saying it should have been a 3. You can see the face of Ruch. He feels the same way. Can you imagine what's going to happen tomorrow night with a ladder?
Oh, the people really love me here. Thank you, guys.
They're talking about the match. You know damn good and well they are.
You don't know that, Tony.
Thank you, Nigel. Hey, Ricky Starks has earned more than his fair share of chants and cheers from the people in AEW. It's not us that has turned away on the fans like you have.
Nice. Even this late in the match, not gonna let him Irish whip him.
You've turned on them. You know less, but thank you for those sentiments.
Look at this, holding on.
These lads are tearing each other apart.
Just beating the hell out of each other with the other. The fans are loving it.
I'm glad this crowd's really woken up. That opening segment with Christian, they were not really here for.
I don't know about you guys, but I'm digging this.
Yeah, we're going to have a knockout, though, in a few seconds, Nigel.
Or put on her we. Duck, duck.
Oh, down. Knockout. Wait a minute. Counted, ref.
I mean, I'm not saying Mercedes wouldn't fit.
You're laughing because these guys
Yes.
are just beating the hell out of each other less than 24 hours away from the title match.
So, Mike, what do you think of the match going on right now?
I'm really disgusted with you, Schiavone, but I'm going to go ahead and reiterate the point that I've been saying to begin with. They're not
It's anything the AEW on the road like.
guys. Let's do numbers here. You got to be 100%.
I don't know if that's a good idea, Craig. Because them being on the road is not a bad... Like, it's not affecting them negatively in any way. They're just not selling out arenas right now. But the issues that they're currently having with their live attendance isn't anything that Raw and SmackDown wasn't facing in the late 2010s. For, like, years on end. So, I think as long as they have the money to spend, then they're going to be okay. And as the product heats up again, they'll start getting that attendance back. As Rush had a lot of action. Love it. I'm here for that. Yeah, this match has been intense. As Rush had a lot of action in the past few months. He actually just recently returned. He had a match with Jungle Boy where he was extremely rough, and then he kind of disappeared off TV for a few months, and then he made a return about a month or so ago after a series of vignettes with the LFI.
About the violence that you go through in a ladder match. It was your idea. I have survived a leather strap match. Yes. I have survived a Texas death match. Yes. I have survived thumbtacks to my back on a skateboard. You think I'm worried about a ladder match? You should be.
And Dax will pick up Ruch here for a pile driver. No, Ruch the other way. Dax.
That's really
Trying to sunset, flipping
Technically, yeah, they did have a few matches.
Flops over on his face and may have saved him. Cover 1, 2.
Big count.
I don't know about that, guys. I'm not on anyone's side, but officiating there.
Rouge rolled over on his front side, actually bounced that way.
What a matchup we have got here, fellas. And guys, you've got to be loving this. Both Rouge and Dax Harwood are beating the ever-living life out of each other because neither man wants to lose this match and go into that title match with a loss.
Well, hey, you were close to it. You were 1 second off. I tell you that, Rouge. Look at this.
Sorry for distractions, y'all. I know I keep looking away and stuff.
And Dax hit hard, shoulder hard on the
This is a long shot for the remain me.
on the steel turnbuckle. Wait a minute.
It would be, but not sure we need to go there. Oh, he's eyeing up Ricky.
I speak Spanish as well. No, thank you. No, thank you. Don't forget, I'm the... Hey! Hey! Come on!
Some restraint, Ricky. Some restraint. I know you could get in the ring and beat him up now.
I thought they were like a tag team. This would I mean, he was a part of La Faction Ingobernables, but they both took time away at separate points and returned at different points, and they've kind of just become separate acts as a result.
He's got Dax prone.
El Toro Blanco.
Wait a minute. Stark's rolling in the ring.
Oh my God, he has no choice. He has to throw out the match. Ooh. The match got thrown out. I think this is a double disqualification, a no contest, I guess. No, there's been a few more DQs than that, but it's still like under 10. I think this is maybe like the 5th or 6th. And I think it might be ruled as no contest because everyone was attacked at once. Both men were attacked at once, I should say.
Sure. I guess that's one way. Oh, wait a minute, my God!
Malachi Black.
The king to the black throne!
They have arrived. Malachi's arrived. Brody just stalking his way down. Big Brody just standing outside. And he's staring
He's just lurking out there. Oh, I see.
between the two biggest men. In this ladder match.
The two biggest men. Full gear. 4-team ladder match.
What are they doing? They found a ladder under the ring.
There's like, no, I'm gonna get a ladder. I'm gonna get a ladder. Oh, we got that. We both grabbed the same ladder.
Hit the ladder away. And now, Cash Wheeler takes. Dralistico takes flight. It is absolute pandemonium here at the Forum. Less than 24 hours away.
Bryce
from Full Gear.
Rensburg is calling the troops. My God! Look at how many.
Chaos.
Oh, my God!
All over the
Oh, we're all flooding out.
Believe what we're seeing. What's it gonna be like tomorrow night when there's a
Oh my gosh, it's gonna be hell on me trying to calculate points. Everyone out here, the referees and all.
This one is broken down.
Damn near every single referee's getting an appearance point tonight.
of nothing like we've seen tonight?
Oh, big same. AEW does these big scattered brawls very well. Big Bill vs. Brody King would definitely be a nice hoss match.
These guys down. There you see a ladder match.
They're going to be fighting all the way till tomorrow night.
And we've got to take a break. Don't you dare go away.
This is the brawling like they're sending it off the air, right? No, they're definitely about to go to commercial break, though, and I will be right back as a result. And I'm back. Yeah, it really would be. Slap is an understatement. We're going to get another meat chant going at that rate. It's meat. Meat. Oh, I just saw that. That's amazing. Oh man, that's a great type. That's a great typo. Worth.
AEW.com, your place for the greatest AEW gear. Wow, we're trying to restore some order here, but right now let's go backstage where Lexi Nair is standing by. Lexi.
Wait, what was that discount? I did not catch. It's nice to meet you. Hey, Action Andrade, look for 7 points.
Yes, Lexi, I do. After last week, what happened? Hold on. Hey, I have a medical update on Darius.
Ben and Craig points.
He's got a bruised ego, and he's got a weak-ass neck. And Action, stop embarrassing yourself, especially with that Gen Z bowl cut you got on your head. Evan Bennett, word of advice for you two: shut your damn mouths.
Zip it, dude. Fellas.
Yes.
I found my next victim.
Who is it?
Action!
Victim my ass.
Now, young Action Andretti not intimidated at all by the Kingdom and
Action!
wheelchair.
Action! Yes. Hex eating with these points tonight. Uziel gets me to cringe. Then he's doing a great job.
Buddy Matthews making his way to the ring, and as he does, as you know, the Continental Classic will be kicking off. We're going to be going to Chicago Wintrust Arena. The 12 stars of AEW, the biggest stars in a tournament, a round-robin tournament. No outside interference, no seconds. It's going to be one-on-one. What an event. The Continental Classic will be kicking off next week.
And of course, we know Bryan Danielson was the first name, and throwing his hat in the ring earlier on, we heard Andrade El Idolo with CJ Perry brokering the deal.
Tony Khan said it is going to be off the charts. Anybody else banned from ringside?
Boy, what a matchup this is going to be, guys. I cannot wait.
That fucks with Yuta's theme. Oh, coming out of the face tunnel. Interesting. Nick Nemeth would be a good signing for AEW. I'm pretty sure he's got to come here when that no compete clause clears up.
Certainly as he's trained with and learned from some of the very best in the job. A student of the Blackpool Combat Club. And fellas, we saw just how devastating Castagnoli and Moxley were, getting payback for Bryan Danielson's injury against Orange Cassidy. Gotta be honest, Danielson's far more effective staying at home. He should stay there forever. They'd be unstoppable.
You will not keep Bryan Danielson at home, and the Continental Classic will prove.
Hey, what is your crazy moments for AEW? Bryan Danielson's debut comes to mind immediately. That was a real big moment for me, personally. Kenny Omega versus Adam Page at Full Gear 2022 was really big as well, because, well, specifically the winning of that match. That was so special.
But finally here right now tonight on Collision, we are seeing they finally hook up against each other. Wheeler Yuta and Buddy Matthews coming up tonight after Rampage. Our countdown to Full Gear gets caught up with all the stories, all the excitement, all the drama.
So impressive. Yeah, Buddy's physique is like S tier. Dude really figured it out. That's the best way I can put it without going over the top with it.
He was a high school
2007.
He was one of Australia's fastest 100-meter sprinters in his youth. In my mouth, pound for pound.
Another huge moment, and this isn't coming from a place of hate. John Moxley beating CM Punk on Dynamite in under 3 minutes.
One of the most powerful men and one of the best athletes that you've seen. And Wheeler Yuta, look how he is so fluid in the ring here. We're going to see a technical masterclass, certainly. By two men who certainly can exchange holds, but if it gets physical, you've got to give the advantage, in my opinion, to Buddy Matthews. His allegiance with the House of Black has given him
His allegiance.
and direction. He's focused, his physical excellent now with the added mental insight.
You've got to also watch for Wheeler Yuta, who keeps his body lean, much like a Zack Sabre Jr. does, to stay flexible, to utilize not just
You can be flexible, you can be flexible and muscular though.
for those submissions.
Yeah, and just like Claudio Castagnoli does as well. For Wheeler Yuta, 2 reigns as Ring of Honor Pure Champion, one in 2022 and one earlier this year. What's he doing here? Just what Yuta's doing.
Trying to bait him in.
Oh,
Is that what he's doing?
debate.
Trying to tease Matthews. I don't think this is a good strategy. I agree with you, Nigel. This is not a good thing to do.
It is when it works.
Roll up one.
It is when it works. Fair call. Fair call from Kevin.
Great drop kick by Wheeler Yuta. Out goes Buddy Matthews. There you see.
Oh, Mike, I'm expecting it to be. I'm a fan of Yuta. I think that he's a few steps away from being a big player in AEW and in pro wrestling in general. Buddy Matthews is Buddy Matthews. I feel like those who have any sense of familiarity with him understand his quality of work.
Give us any hints. I think right now he's at his lowest point in his career as far as mentally.
Anybody who's followed him for a few years, you could just go Murphy versus Ali, and you'll know. And you'll know.
Inside the champion's head. Well, yes. The champion MJF has no friends. No one we saw.
It wasn't a very convincing shot.
To help him out.
Come on, Yuta.
Well, he's laid the foundation for all that. Gave him the opportunity. That's right. Refused to take it.
I'm with you there, Axe. Whether it's a world championship or not remains to be seen. But I can see him having an amazing TNT title run or something like that one day.
Barely get to his feet. Buddy's going to help him up. No, Wheeler. Wheeler still with something in him. What a fight in this young man.
Ooh, that was a loud shot.
Losses to Danielson and Moxley, earning his spot in the Blackpool Combat Club. The quickness of you.
International championship as well. I was thinking about that, but then I'm like, we don't want to try and mimic the Orange Cassidy situation, which is why I kind of shied away from that a bit. But nothing says you can't at some point, like down the line when, you've gotten away from that long run a little bit. And how fitting it'd be Yuta tying back to the best friends. It's funny you mentioned that, Mike, because commentary just brought up how he stays lean for the sake of staying flexible, like a Zack Sabre Jr. or a competitor along those lines. Also, Rick Knox, I'll take more Knox points. Oh wait, Yuta is Axe points.
My goodness. That was absolutely devastating. I don't know if we can get another look at that. I don't know. I don't know if we want to have another look. Here they go again.
No. Let me get another look, because I really didn't absorb. Sheesh, that sternum took it. Both your men's performers, well, never mind. Ryan was your Ring of Honor performer. Still. We're going to see Tony Storm will be on Rampage, but still. With Tony Storm might come Luther.
Power and technique, but also a certifiable mean streak. And again, the
Shit, we should get a Red Velvet appearance while we're at it.
team ladder match, Nigel. To me, it could be who's not technically in the match that plays a role in the outcome of crowning new tag team champs.
I can see what you're getting at there. Certainly, Buddy Matthews has been absolutely dominant in this matchup. If you can lend a hand, so to speak, in that tag team ladder match, could be a difference maker. Oh,
And you can't discount Preston Vance.
Big chop.
The assistant for, the cause of LF.
Wouldn't complain, right? I can't imagine you would. It'd be like, shit, get you some more points, right? I feel like
Continental Classic, everybody
your stable hasn't been the most performative for you,
in the world.
but it's a long play.
Hold on. Take a look at the power. I'm telling you, as quick as Wheeler Yuta is, Buddy Matthews just way too strong.
Oh my gosh. All the way up and then down for the gut check. That was nice.
Two only.
I've watched Buddy Matthews' career for a long time. He has been nothing
Right, Axe? I don't know what it is about it, and it's just like, yes, this concept rules.
frenetic and muscular.
Oh my goodness.
Just kick his arm? Or did he miss? I don't know. I heard a noise.
He wants more, man. He said, come get me.
Well, what do you expect? He's been in the Blackpool Combat Club. That's what he gets. 8 o'clock
Clap.
in the morning.
Did Nigel McGuinness just indirectly put over Bryan Danielson?
Power slam 1, 2. Looked like it was going to be a brain buster at first.
Turn him into the jackhammer. So with Buddy Matthews in the
Mike, I think you're underestimating how little 10 pounds of muscle is.
and plus Nigel, I'm excited about of course 0 Hour, and we know that MJF puts the ROH World Tag Team titles on the line against the Guns.
Yeah, MJF can't be excited, can he? I mean,
Question
isn't he
marks.
going alone like he did against the Righteous?
Oh, big.
Is he going to go alone again? I wonder if Tony will be asking that question if we'll learn. There's so many moving parts with MJF on the countdown to Full Gear. You know, I don't know if there's enough interview time with the world champion.
Very complex individual. You have to tune in tomorrow to find out.
Don't worry, Tony, we're talking about you.
You are looking live at the Kia Forum in Los Angeles on the eve of Full Gear. Tomorrow night's pay-per-view spectacular. Buddy Matthews of the House of Black. The BCC's Wheeler Yuta in quite a one-on-one battle going on in
Oh, he blocked that overhand. Overhead. Overhead.
and he just punted his jaw that time.
Wheeler Yuta.
Yeah, that's exactly it, Axe. He just needs to simmer a little bit on the fire.
This is kind of a wild swing and a connect.
He needs a little bit more to him than just the guy who gets his ass beat and can take it.
Right now, Buddy's checking his mouth as well. Wheeler on all fours, still fighting.
Taking chiclet inventory. Hey, Wheeler Yuta, of course, Alex Marvez reminding us Wheeler's 4-1 in his last 5 matches.
And Buddy wild swing and a miss. Wheeler down the mark. Chop. Forearm. Chop. Forearm shot. Back and forth. Wheeler laying him in now. And he's got the big guy down on one knee. Buddy Matthews.
Calling Buddy Matthews big guy. I mean, it's not inaccurate, but it's just
Sell Matthews short.
Yeah, he lured him in that time, guys.
he's not like a heavyweight.
Wheeler the quickness. Trying maybe for a German here, but Buddy just too strong, guys. Just breaking loose with those elbow shots. Oh, that knocked him down to one knee, but he gets back up.
Big super kick. Oh, that rebound. The B trigger.
What a match.
Nope.
How about this? 2. Buddy's out of it.
Slick counter.
And out goes
Oh, that time. Oh, he's coming through.
Buddy wants more of it. German
Smooth and with the bridge. Tight bridge and everything.
Bridge on his toes. That great
Right, Dara? I can't tell you if ever that's been the case. Oh. He blocked the first kick, caught the second one. Third one laid in, though.
7 p.m. the pregame show right before the pay-per-view at 8 o'clock at Full Gear.
And not just that, it's the Guns challenging MJF for the ROH World Tag Team titles during 0 Hour.
That's right. 1-on-2 the way it stands right now, and now this matchup continues. This has been a great matchup, guys. These two men have left it all on the mat in the ring. Crucifix drop.
Here we go.
1,
This should
2.
do it.
No, did not. Buddy.
Tough, you know, when you have a lower body weight like Wheeler Yuta, it's great for the knees, great for the cardio, but when you're trying to pin a muscular wrestler like Buddy Matthews, it's going to be a hard night.
What I'm jealous of is that Wheeler Yuta's hairstyle seems to always stay in place throughout his wrestling match. Like, it looks like his hair moves, but it'll just almost always land back in the same style it's in.
This competition at AEW is all about, man. Just laying
Cutting
it
into the
all
women's
out.
time slot.
So much here tonight.
I think that might be the main event, actually. Do we have another match listed? If we do, that's not good.
From the
No, I think and that makes sense. Both women's, yeah, that's the main event. Both women's champions are in the match, so we're good. Everything else that's been announced has happened.
I know for a minute we thought he was going to suplex him on the floor, didn't we? Wheeler Yuta just barely hanging on across the turnbuckles.
Yeah, we're technically getting more than one in tonight because it's 2 shows, but it's still 1 women's match per show, and I don't appreciate that.
He'll be sweeping the dojo for a whole month. You might be right. That will not be good for him, but that's why he fights so hard, hooking that turnbuckle, preventing Buddy Matthews from taking him out. Now Wheeler on the middle turnbuckle. Oh, foot to the face. What a matchup. We've got a great match here between these two men, and they are leaving it, as we said, all in the ring.
First career meeting between Buddy Matthews and Wheeler Yuta.
First time meeting between the Blackpool Combat Club and the House of Black, and it certainly has not disappointed. And here goes Yuta to the top. Buddy laying on the... No! Buddy trying to get up. And he's frontside on the middle rope, and he couldn't get up in time. And Wheeler drags him in the ring to try to win it. 1, 2, and he did not. Just the time
Almost teetered his shoulder up in that cover, too. If y'all saw it.
to recover enough. Let's just watch here. The impact, to the back of the neck and the shoulders. Look there a second there like Buddy without. Big double axe handle blow from the top from Wheeler Yuta. Wheeler now looking very confident.
Oh, it's time for the steppies. Let's go.
Vintage, if he connects here, Vintage. Taking this from the Dragon. Yep. Not Ricky Steamboat.
Oh, no. Took too much time.
And that time, Buddy almost stole it away.
Now Wheeler was rocked. Now Matthews is in that counter-puncher role if he can.
Right. Both competitors. Shot, counter shot.
Oh. Oh. Just doubled down. Gnarly. Kick out. Oh, no. Stomp. Shout out Rollins. Dunzo. All the points for Hex. Hex got 18 points tonight off the House of Black. Because he's got the King of the Black Thrones, and this is his first men's performance. Shout out to Yuta, though. Great performance. You love to see it.
It was Wheeler Yuta trying to mock Matthews early, giving him his foot, and instead it was the foot of Matthews driving Yuta into the mat that picked up the win for him and the House of Black. All right, now wait a minute. What's he doing? What? He's getting a little bit of...
Yes, that's exactly it. No worries. Yes, that's exactly it. Oh, here comes Claudio. Ooh.
And Matthews having second thoughts.
Yeah, back off, buddy. Right? That slide was so smooth. You just know Mans was here to kick some ass.
Claudio has asked for
That's a great gif, just me on my way to beat your ass.
Now, if you want the attention of the Blackpool Combat Club, you don't have to go and cut some spooky promo back there, and all you have to do is ask.
Whoa.
You've been pissing me off for a few weeks now, and honestly, I like to make my challenges face to face, right here in the light. And I would absolutely hate to have come all the way to Los Angeles without kicking some ass. So, what do you say if it's you and me, unless you have to go back and ask Malachi for approval first, I understand.
0 hour match, I'm presuming.
So what do you say, buddy? If you're man enough, you and me right here tomorrow at Full Gear.
How about that? Buddy says okay.
Looks like he said okay.
Challenge from
Yes. Right?
said
You just straight up went, big bro, I can't beat him. Can you do it for me? Not gonna lie, I was gonna worry he was gonna say right here, right now. I was concerned too. I thought he was about to be like on Rampage later tonight. I'm like, bro, let's not do this. Let's not do this.
From both men leading up.
I am sick of showing respect and not being shown respect. In return, I am sick of being nice.
There was only one thing on my mind. When I realized what I had lost, there was only one thing I thought that I needed.
Orange Cassidy has guts and he has spirit, but he can't hurt me with spirit. And the fact remains, he hits like a bitch.
I thought I'd achieve my goal.
Oh.
Won this, that. But the moment it got put back into my hands, it didn't feel the same. And it was you, John.
This is about a line that you crossed. My body failed me. I won't let it happen again.
When I hit you and you just turned back and look at me,
It's gonna be me or you, man.
I don't know. I still know I have to beat you.
It's gonna be me.
I have to beat you.
Oh yeah, Matthews vs. Casanova is gonna be so good. Part of me really hopes it's on the 0 hour, though I feel like that would be a fitting spot for it, and the 0 hour needs more matches than just the tag match. Yeah. How goes it, Zachary? Also, you know, I have not said it once tonight, so just want to also say appreciate that it hasn't happened. But no SmackDown spoilers, please. I'll be watching SmackDown on my own time sometime in some ungodly hour this evening. And I do not want to be spoiled. Very strict spoiler policy here at WatchaMania, because we kind of watch wrestling. That's our gimmick. So, yes, just wanted to throw that out there. Axe the homie. Oh my gosh, my finger's right there. That's damning. That's damning. Okay. All right. But yes. And yes, the exception to that is shows that are associated with the same company. So, for example, Dynamite, Honor Club, those are both. Well, Dynamite is outside of the 24 hours, anyways. But Honor Club you can't talk about on this show because that's AEW adjacent. Until they decide to make that a sternly draw the line between the two. It's AEW adjacent. And also retweeted this great thread over on the WatchMania Twitter. Y'all should go take a read of. It's about what Ring of Honor is doing for itself from a positive perspective. And I think those who are critics of the product could stand to give it a read. Should take like 2 minutes. Go give it a go. I don't think I have a command to drop the Twitter here, so you'll just have to see it pop up eventually if you don't already follow it there. Let's see. Does it pop up? Does it pop? No, it's not a thing. No worries. No, now I'm curious. Yeah, I didn't know if it was either. When you did that, I'm like, oh, might it be a thing? I'm gonna go take a gander, seeing as we're on break. Commands. It's just it's not a command. It's just something that drops on the timer. And it's strange how the intervals are all different for my things, but yet they all happen like in sequential order. Well, yeah, I'm scrolling up. His like Streamlabs hasn't dropped that message yet. Oh, there it is. Found it. You know what I should do? Because I did it before, but I didn't really put it to use. I should go make a doc for the enforcers with all of these things on there, so y'all can just copy paste it in the chat at any point you want. You know, of course, if you feel free to do your own personalized version. Are they in multiples of each other? They are in multiples of 5, yes. Which I thought about, right? But that doesn't make sense how they all land on the same sequence, because it's 15, 20, and 25. So theoretically, around the 50-minute or 70-minute, like they should all drop at once. But yeah, it's one of those things where it's like they always seem to go off at the same time. So I got to look into that, see what I haven't programmed right. You know how stream stuff is; it can be real finicky. But enough of that. I'm happy that the ladies are getting the main event here tonight. It would be cool if they also got the main event of Rampage. But I don't see Tony and Emmy getting that spotlight. Unless there's an angle happening post-match.
Nigel, I heard tremendous focus from the TBS champion earlier on.
Certainly determined.
And her tag team partner.
Yeah, I was thinking about that axe too. I was thinking I was going to do something like completely off cuff. Like I'll just do like 15, 22, and then like 7.
Both champions will have to be determined because in my mind, both champions have a lot to lose in this match. Not their respective titles, but to go into a title match with a loss the night before, if you're pinned in the middle of the ring or submitted, that's going to take all the confidence away from the champion.
Yeah, that's a great point. You really want to go into a title match with winning ways, be it singles, non-title, tag team match. Saraya already in the face here of Hikaru.
Oh, she's still steaming about the fact she's no longer the AEW Women's World Champion.
That's right.
What a moment it was for Saraya. Rise to
She's like, oh, should I haven't put my belt down?
story so incredible that it was made into
Paul Turner was like, well, what are you doing? What are you doing?
Since then, sufficient for a sequel. The young girl from Norwich
Oh, wow. When you put it like that.
in Wembley Stadium.
Good looking out with the numbers game.
Indiana, Ruby Soho's got a suitor, a bow.
Now you see the two-time
Also, shout out to Saraya match. We got a Saraya match out here. Points for George. Hikaru Shida. Points for Rhea. Actually, all these women are part of a stable.
0 hour starts at 7 with matches absolutely free as we lead up to the big pay-per-view. And Hikaru Shida with a drop kick, and Ruby staggered back to the corner.
Of course, do you think, gentlemen, that Angelo Parker is pitching woo? What do the kids say nowadays, Tony? I don't know.
Woo, where did you get that from?
I don't know. He's got a crush on her. I'm not sure. I haven't asked
Did
him.
you Google cool things that kids say nowadays?
All things that kids said in the 1940s.
Oh, look at this.
Uh-huh.
Drops her down. Hikaru Shida with that
This is like a
slam or thumb.
reverse inverted wasteland.
Themselves in trouble. And here comes Kris Statlander. There you see 0 hour.
There it is, 0 hour called.
Free as the lead up on 0 hour. Buddy Matthews of the Blackpool, or of the House of Black against Claudio Castagnoli of the Blackpool Combat Club. 1-2 count from Statlander.
Tell you the champions are looking really, really good here in this one, and MJF will put those ROH World Tag Team titles on the line during 0 hour as well.
Got a 2 count that time.
Yeah.
And Stat, as a tag is made, and Saraya's going to come in. Saraya came in, and boy, Statlander wasted no time getting Saraya to the mat.
Statlander known for her power.
Just overall, just a great athlete.
Very impressive run as the TBS champion.
Drop down, Saraya over the top. Leapfrog, nicely done. And
Nice.
tackle, cover, 1, 2, and Paul Turner said only get 2 that time. Fans, we are building momentum, and look at this. Watching on is Julia Hart. Obviously, she is watching Kris Statlander with a keen eye here.
In potential kinks in the armor of the TBS champion. Hart will challenge her.
What is that look on Saraya's face?
Sky blue tomorrow night. What do you make of sky blue? I mean, the sky might be blue, but the clouds are very dark.
Yeah, very well said, Sir Nigel.
Wow.
They really are very dark in the eyes of Sky Blue.
That's a
She'll
bar.
have a chance to become a champion tomorrow night, and take a look at the power of Statlander. Makes a tag. Here comes the world champion, Hikaru Shida. And she's got both members of the Outcasts in trouble. Big crossbody. Both ladies go down, and the world champion's not done yet, Kevin.
Yes, indeed.
Oh, there she is, Sky Blue.
Yeah, I'm with the main event. Well, she already appeared.
It's a change in demeanor since she was sprayed in the eyes as Hikaru Shida.
Yeah, she's completely changed. She doesn't smile at all. But the Outcast.
Do remember also, y'all, Rampage counts as a different show, so for the sake of fantasy stable points, that will matter.
Tony Storm
I wonder if they're going to do their little rollover gimmick where the end of Collision is also the start of Rampage.
Rampage, though, coming up as she takes on Hikaru Shida's trainer.
Rough.
All right. We have to take a
Looked like her head really whacked off the mat there.
stay right where you are.
World Champion's in a lot of trouble here now, as the Outcasts have isolated Hikaru Shida.
Boy, does Saraya have a mean streak. Holy smokes, she is just...
It's in her DNA. Have you met the rest of her family?
Yes, I have. I met them when we were at Wembley.
Oh,
By the way,
she's got to get her knees here in the rope.
we get November 27th for Wembley. Our fans watching here internationally. And of course, tickets go on sale to the general public on December 1st. As we return to Wembley on the 25th of August. Here's cover one, two count.
An incredible night, not only of action, but of memories as well. Speaking of memories, you're going to have some memories after the...
Wait, why has that got the Collision frame?
Earlier today, I talked with him.
Isn't that supposed to be
I've seen him so
on Rampage? I thought this was a Rampage gimmick. Okay.
Beretta gets his shot against Christian Cage, Kev.
With Beretta winning earlier on here on Collision in a four-way match. Christian Cage, of course, sitting back and watching. But the
Sounds like they might. Seems like they might. And it's like, no, just let the ladies have the time. Do it on Rampage, like they initially announced they were going to do. Because they announced Schiavone gets sit down with MJF, Renee sits down with Jay White, and those were both supposed to happen on Rampage. Oh, Roderick versus Action Andretti is happening tonight. Okay. All right, here for that. Was it worth MJF getting into the ladies' time like that?
You heard Tony Storm say she wanted a...
wait a minute, Saraya came in. Paul Turner was distracted and didn't see the tag as a result.
Oh, love this spot. That needs to happen in wrestling more. Make the referee seeing the tag matter. And a lot of times that's just on the referee to call that in the midst of the match with, you know, and taking the risk of throwing off the flow. You know, because if he genuinely doesn't see it, he's got to go with it. Just like if you genuinely count to 3, you got to go with it. Or at the very least, make it a tactic that they try to make the referee's attention be pulled away from the other team tagging. Whether or not it works out every single time, that could be a different thing. It should be real. I thought they did say it. Yeah, it's on the graphic. I put it in the description like that.
Tomorrow night's pay-per-view of Full Gear, where Hikaru... Whoa, how about that?
Cool Hand and vibing ringside for some reason. There's your other appearance point, Axe, and I believe that's also a main event appearance, so 2 points.
What's going on here? Kool and Edge in the gallery, and ooh, a foot to the midsection. That caught Shida. Saraya. Enziguri.
Now, the window of opportunity is open for
You know, it's funny you say that, Axe, because that is kind of a thing. They've leaned away from that a little bit, but especially in the first couple of years, Aubrey had her own flavor to it. I was talking that message out loud. No worries. Cool Hand Ange was at ringside applauding on Ruby Soho. They've kind of been romancing a bit lately. And also in IRL are a couple.
the last singles defeat for Kris Statlander was in May of 22, and it was courtesy of Ruby Soho.
Blue Thunder Bomb and a cover. 1, 2, no. As Ruby got out of it. And there you
We do know certain refs do have different like cadences to their, you know, like Rick Knox has a very fast count, like notoriously fast count even.
And right in front of Kool and Edge.
Oh, that's an awesome shirt.
He's got a Ruby Soho shirt on. Well, that tells us just about everything we need to know about.
He visited the merch stand.
And a tag as Shida comes in.
Should have waited for Black Friday.
That's right.
Uh-oh, no, watch
50%.
out.
Rough.
Poison Beretta.
Oh, but still got the drop kick.
Tag. Saraya's in.
Switch.
Forearm shot. Saraya
Yep, this is happening on Collision. Okay. Whoa.
For the AEW Women's Champion. Yeah, the champion. There's her
Question mark kick. Nice.
Ruby Soho. But Saraya still going
Yeah. The Poison Rana's are Poison Rana is such a sick move. It's literally the Hurricane Rana version of a Destroyer. And it's like so awesome looking. Looks like it always murders people, and it's never the finish of any match ever. I say that like who was it? I think it was Komander. Got a corkscrew, a springboard corkscrew destroyer off to win a match not too long ago.
so much more coming up tonight. Rampage, and then the countdown after that, beginning at 11 o'clock Eastern Time. Get you ready for tomorrow night's pay-per-view. Anita's back. Shida, full arm drag, twist.
Was it gravity?
Knee from Shida. Ducks low, Shida.
Springboard corkscrew destroyer. Yes. Like springboard, turn around, land on you, destroyer. Without yeah. Pretty much like landing on you halfway through the move already.
Trying to get Ruby to stand up.
Get up to the sun.
Shida got caught in a pickup. Oh,
Nice big DDT. Well, that wasn't a DDT. That was the Rampage. That was the nightcap. You okay? Aw, this is cute. Oh, Saraya is angry. The fury on her face. That leveled him. Katana dead. Oh my goodness. And there you have it. Saraya was pissed. It's funny too, because last Rampage, she was like, after her and Daddy Magic pulled Cool Hands and Ruby Soho away, she looked over, we have a problem. Daddy Magic was like, big problem.
sky blue look on, and somewhere timeless Tony Storm looks on as well. Her and Hikaru Shida for the women's world title.
All right, so earlier, MJF sat down with Tony Schiavone, and let's end things here on Collision with words from the world champ.
Obviously a big weekend, Full Gear coming up tomorrow, and we're here with the world champion MJF.
Yep,
Thank
X.
you very much for your time.
Thanks for having me, you fat old prick. Renee was busy today?
Yeah.
Okay.
Please. All right. I'm just messing around. We're having fun. We're having fun. Decorum here. Coming up at Full Gear tomorrow,
Decorum here.
you will defend two titles. You'll defend the AEW World title, and you'll defend the Ring of Honor Tag Team title without your partner, Adam Cole. Why?
Why?
It does, doesn't it?
Simple. I made a promise, and I intend to keep it. Look, as much as I know that Austin and Colton Gunn are incredibly ugly, very ugly.
Okay.
They're also very talented, and I am fully aware that I got a tough task ahead of me on the 0 hour for Full Gear. But I'm going to do whatever it takes to win. And I mean literally whatever it takes. Because I told my best friend Adam Cole that these are
So saddening to see that.
waiting for him when he comes back from injury. And let's be real, that injury is my fault. And I'm not going to let him down.
It's
no
not.
matter what.
Max, talk about your frustration.
It's not
with
your fault.
Jay
What the
White
hell?
stealing
No, don't do
the
this.
Triple B.
Frustration. As you know, Tony, the AEW World title means everything to me. Everybody at home knows that. The AEW World title, the Triple B, it symbolizes all my hard work, my dedication.
No, not when he was with Roddy. You see the spot where he jumped off the stage there and stumbled? That was when he broke his ankle.
Because me and Jay were a lot alike. Unfortunately, Jay reminds me a lot of myself. That is the parts of me that I absolutely despise. Jay White's insecure. Jay White stole that belt not to prove to the world that he's championship material, that he's top guy material. He stole that title trying to prove to himself. So I've got bad news for you, Jay White. The championship doesn't make the man makes the championship. And that is precisely why on November 18th in the Forum, you are going to lose because nobody is on the level of the devil.
And then
At Full Gear, you'll be the longest reigning AEW.
that was a cut.
Yep. And a win over Jay White, and you will have defended the title more than any other AEW champion. Plus, Full Gear represents 1 year to the day that you became world champion. There's a lot going on for you. How do you feel about that? And what's the likelihood of you coming through Full Gear as still the world champion?
How do I feel about that? I feel pride, but also likelihood. We want to bring up likelihood.
Sure.
Okay. Let's talk likelihood then. What was the likelihood of my mother conceiving me when she had just bought a brand spanking new diaphragm? What's the likelihood of a man with, let's be honest, several mental disorders becoming a success story? What's the likelihood of a Jew becoming a pro athlete? What's the likelihood of becoming a professional wrestler? What's the likelihood of beating all these men? What's the likelihood of becoming a world champion, a top guy? What is the likelihood of being the longest reigning world champion? I think we would all agree, Tony, the likelihood of all of that is slim to none. So when you ask me, MJF, what is the likelihood of you beating the Guns and Jay White all in one night when all those men are so supremely talented, of you making it to 365 days as world champion, of you getting one step closer of obtaining your ultimate goal of going down as the greatest AEW world champion of all time? I'd say slim to none.
I hear you, Darish. That match is going to be so awesome.
And all my detractors,
I agree about Claudio being in the tournament. Awesome promo from MJF there. Wait, what? Oh, they're going to let Rampage play here. I'm still going to take advantage to get Nord fired up and try and get this whole gimmick going on. No, yeah, I get where you're coming from with that, Dara. Rampage going on last makes a lot of sense with a promo like that. But all the same, y'all.
You are looking live at the Fabulous Camp Forum. It's the fastest hour in wrestling. It's Rampage live on TNT. Less than 24 hours away from Full Gear. And who's going to join us at our broadcast position tonight?
Sorry about any turbulence y'all may have experienced. Y'all should be good on that front as we were switching over to the Rampage broadcast prop before Fight cut off the Collision feed. I heard that Chris Jericho's injured? Ooh, that'd suck if he was. Excited for Rampage. Rampage, it's not for nothing. It's looking like it's going to be a fair show. Why is Jericho getting such an entrance? Is he going to join them on commentary? 4 hours before Dynamite. No Excalibur. Yes. No Excalibur. I love Excalibur, though. What's wrong with Excalibur? He's so fun. But I get that, though. They didn't do Excalibur last week on Rampage either. Now that I think about it. What would make more sense? Or hours before Dynamite? What? Oh, I see. I missed your previous message. Do you think they'll announce the bracket on Saturday? I'm thinking it's going to be announced next Dynamite. Actually, you know what? Now that you bring it up, it could be announced at the pay-per-view. I can see them doing it at some point, like in the first or second hour of the pay-per-view itself. But anyways, y'all, yes, thank you so much for joining me. If you're just tuning in for Rampage, Flop, or anything, or if you've been here already, just want to do a call for a thumbs up really quick. If you could be so kind and drop that, it'd be very much appreciated. Thank you, sir. Receiving his first. This is his first shot at the TNT title. Good for him. Wow, that record. You see, this is what I was looking forward to. One day, you know, when the whole records thing was announced with AEW, I was so looking forward to the day I was going to be seeing people with these records of nearly 100 wins to 50-ish losses or whatever. It's just like these massive records. They really show a tenure within the company. It's next Wednesday. Yeah, that's exactly it. Wednesday is when it starts. So I don't think waiting until the show to be like, this is the bracket, by the way, is a good idea. I think announcing it on the pay-per-view is probably a good idea. Right, the two puppies is just like, what are we doing here? It's great, though. I mean... Really, Derek? I had forgotten about those matches. I probably watched them because I've been watching Wrestling Weekly for 16 years now. 17, actually. No, 16. The Gafote. Yeah, March 2021. Ah! Oh, okay, that was shortly before Mania. Oh, that's right, leading into the Mania match, where they just overplayed the UFO spot to death. Am I ready now? I like, what, for the wrestling? I've been ready, man. I'm here. We're here doing it. I know, and they wouldn't stop playing it over and over and over again. He will be, unfortunately. And Flair will be there. What am I drinking? I am drinking energy drink. Cotton candy flavored energy drink, to be specific.
Feels that Adam Copeland was a step ahead of him, and he's always been playing catch-up, and that gives him a chip on his shoulder. He's like Dave Mustaine out there of AEW.
Dolph Ziggler is still under a no-compete contract, so unless he decided to take the clause in there that relinquishes the pay he'd get during that 90-day clause, or was bought out by Tony Khan, then I don't see it happening. Nick Nemeth wouldn't be able to appear until around World's End, if not the show itself. Even creative football game Thursday, not wrestling. No worries, Hassan. It's great to have other interests. Glad you enjoyed yourself. Or rather, I hope you enjoyed yourself. Nice little drop waist lock. What I like to see, Mercedes Moné. I think it's high time she come in and do stuff with the company, because she could still sign with AEW and do things elsewhere, like Stardom and stuff. She doesn't have to be here 100% of the time, and great name value for the women's division to thrive with. Trust me, I would like it to be Nick Nemeth. That would be awesome. But the contract situation doesn't make it seem likely. Now, if Mustafa Ali forewent, is that a term? Whatever. Passed on the 90-day compete clause, that seems a little bit more likely that he would do that, because the passion is just so strong in him. Christian, sure enough, picking on I don't want to say beaten man, but definitely a less than 100% man. Trent really went through it. A nice Meteora, though. Oh, he's turning it up. Oh, house show dive. Let's go. He's the heel commentator. Oh, yeah, he pretty much is. And like, I'm not sure if you're like, to what degree you can't stand him, but he definitely is like an intolerable heel character. So I think he does his job very well in that regard. Okay. Mike Posey, a Shield. Hero and Thatcher and WCPW. Yes, West Coast Pro. Shout out West Coast Pro. So happy that Chris Hero gets to get back in the ring after so long. And against someone like Thatcher, no less. Oh, man, they're eating. Oh, that sucked! Shoulder barge to the post and then fell out into the steps. Gnarly. Show's happening very soon. Is it broadcast or is it just going to be a live show? Because if it's broadcast, oh, that's awesome. It's definitely something to seek out and view. Oh, I'd love that. Thatcher coming for a one-off against Claudio? Yes, please. It's free on YouTube right now. Nice. Oh, it's happening right now. Oof. That's definitely worth of a reviewing, I suppose. Something like that. Audio and Hero please, CK. Yeah, Chris Hero being signed. That's another one who fits the bill, you know? He's already done work with AEW. You know, just seal the deal. With the phrasing of TK, I can definitely see it being Chris Hero. That's right, he is already a producer. Oh, no, yeah, you're right. It was the trial. Same situation. 6-hour drive to LA. For you? Oh, because WCW. Oh, got you. I just saw your previous message. And now Luchasaurus getting in there.
Schiavone, we are live from the Kia Forum on Rampage, the eve of Full Gear. Less than 24 hours away from the big pay-per-view. But right now for Trent Beretta, this
Fair snap here.
to try to become TBS champ, or TNT champ that is. And right now, here on TNT, he's having some problems.
Well, we just spoke about the fact that Trent Beretta has already wrestled a hell of a contest earlier tonight, not even an hour ago. So he's not up to 100%.
Damn, that was in the second hour, wasn't it? Alrighty, you go enjoy yourself, Derek. Appreciate you stopping in. Hope to see you stop by Full Gear as well. And you enjoy your weekend all the same, fam. We'll catch you next time. They could do something like that, Cam. Or better yet, Adam. You know? But I'm not sure if that's the best idea. To end this great run like that would feel a little flat. Unless they did it very well. It's possible. Nice with the Interceptor Spear.
Big spear by Trent Beretta. Sue Beretta, a retired school teacher from what I understand. As we take a look here, look at that lesson. That was great timing by Beretta.
And Christian's been known to throw a spear or two in his time, but Trent pulled a trick out of Christian's bag there.
Christian Cage is the originator of the spear.
The originator?
I believe so.
And Jericho commentating on his former tag title partners match currently.
Back and forth they go. Pick up half and half.
Nice snap, half and half. I'm here for that. Two suplexes are what I'm about. Okay. Not sure what that was exactly, what the step up was supposed to do, but it looks cool. It was a pendulum kick, my friend. We call it creative, like he hasn't been doing it for 20 years. What are we going on about, guys? Christian seemed to win. Yo, I get you there. Match could have a match for 2010. Oh, they did. You know, that makes sense. I can see him being a Trent having been an extra in that time period early on in his career.
What happens to Christian's confidence if Trent Beretta beats him tonight?
It would decimate it.
He's going to go into Full Gear completely depressed. He better not lose this match.
You ought to go into Full Gear.
Right.
Let's take a break.
No breaks and rests.
Come on, Nigel. You can see how you can join us on Bleacher Report right now. Tomorrow night, 8 o'clock.
No thanks. I'll join you on Fight TV though.
Nobody home.
See that Christian signaling for a spear of his own here.
There it comes.
I love the move that
Who invented this move? He's gonna do it again.
invented. Oh my gosh, Nigel, you just tornado, DDT. We love it. Good cover.
Spinning or tornado DDT
I believe that for a second, right? Sometimes you can just get caught up in the moment. Like, that's really all it takes, is getting caught up in the moment. You know, you can have the thing in the back of your mind that tells you, like, your smart wrestling brain. But you can still get swept up in the emotion. And that's wrestling at its finest.
Trent Beretta, can he bring gold, more gold to best friends?
He's already won one match tonight.
Yeah.
Trying to kill
Love to see that going. No kill switch. Storm Zero. Couldn't hook the legs, though. He couldn't hook the feet. You saw that? Something I noticed both on Ring of Honor and earlier tonight on Collision. The way he hooked. Oh, he did it. I've messed up. Oh, it didn't change either. Rough.
Here comes, look at him. Big Lucha, he looks like something from the Meg 2 coming out of the depths over here.
First time, every time. The Moto 2 fan. I am here to soak it all up and enjoy it all. They got in there. They wanted to believe it. Yes. Oh, that was a gnarly stomp.
He might break Trent Beretta's first.
A preview, perhaps, from Full Gear. Beretta with that spinal stenosis. Having his problems. Oh, that time rocked the head back. This is absolutely atrocious what he's trying to do to this man. Now they're trying to kill switch.
The way he's looking at the camera like that.
From the champ.
And I think he's going to remain the champ.
It's over.
As he gets it 3 counts.
Winner of this match, and still the TNT champion, Christian Cage.
Well, Nigel's giving him a standing ovation. I can't concur with that.
Well, Nigel's giving him a standing ovation.
Win for all 3 of those bastards here from the patriarchy.
Christian Cage lived up to his words. He said he was going to retain the title.
Yep, that sounded like that's the faction name, the Patriarchy. I can't believe they're really going with that. Wild.
Tomorrow night, this is what is waiting for you. Well, Adam Copeland will show up tomorrow night with Sting and Darby Allin against the Patriarchs family. And we are glad you could join us for this hour of Rampage live from the Kia Forum here on TNT. We welcome the one and only Chris Jericho to the broadcast table here with us as well. But a reminder that our main event coming up tomorrow night will be for the AEW World Championship. MJF will defend against Jay White. We will hear from Jay White in a sit-down interview with Renee Paquette a little bit later on. Fans, a reminder, DraftKings has $25,000 in prizes up for grabs in a free-to-play pool where you can answer multiple-choice questions about the Full Gear main event between MJF and Jay White. Download the DraftKings app. Use promo code Rampage and play for free during Full Gear. Learn more about the pool and this word from DraftKings.
Believe they're going to commercial anyways. Sweet. Alright, shall be right back myself. And adversary. Oh, hey, great timing. Hydrate, y'all. Always a good thing to do. I appreciate y'all hanging out with me tonight, y'all. This was a very unique situation for AEW and a very almost last minute scenario. So I appreciate you coming by for the watch along and all that. Means a lot. I did not realize Trent was in WWE back then. I'm not sure he was in there for too long, but yes, the Best Friends did appear in WWE at some point. I think they were more prevalent in Impact though.
When I see it, the Golden Jets are going to beat the Young Bucks in their backyard tomorrow at Full Gear and become the #1 contenders. Matt and Nick, I'm sorry, you're one of the greatest tag teams in the world, but you are not Kenny Omega, and you sure as hell are not Chris Jericho, the Demo God, and Le Champion. See you tomorrow, kids.
All right, very well said, Chris Jericho.
Thank you, Tony.
Emmy.
You should be. What a tag team match that is going to be. And here comes Emmy.
I love her new theme. Her theme before was great, but this was the first trainer of AEW woman. She's got a great singles record. I didn't realize.
The night before, timeless Tony Storm would be facing Hikaru Shida for the AEW World Title on her Hollywood homecoming.
I shouldn't say great, but I didn't realize that it would have been like a net positive for her, you know?
I don't think that's a coincidence. Tony Storm wants this match, which she considers a tune-up, but she is not be selling Emmy Sakura.
Also, this is kind of heel v heel.
For the timeless one.
Luther.
Accompanied by Luther from Gold Coast, Australia. Timeless Tony Storm.
Well, timeless Tony Storm.
Luther.
Butler Luther to go to the head of the studio, Tony Khan, and get her.
She's undefeated in singles matches on Rampage from the seams of it.
Luther and Tony decided on Emmy Sakura.
Sakura, certainly no tomato can. This a big test.
Nothing puts over this act as demented more than the fact that Chaos Project's own Luther is the butler in the whole shtick.
Magnetism of a Marilyn Monroe, and dare I say, the fire of Elizabeth Taylor.
And the craziness of Joan Crawford.
You can say that, Chris. You can get away with that. But Tony, laugh away, laugh it up, because she heard
We got some color.
whacked out.
She is whacked out. She's completely gone. Timeless Tony Storm, it is already gone because she's Tony Storm.
What are we doing here?
Services of Luther here. He's been training at Butler School for many years for this.
The script. Yes, of course. But of course.
Good point. Script for the match.
One of the most instant things.
Scripts have never worked in wrestling.
Right. Exactly, Axe. Now, here's the caveat that I think some people would disagree with because of classic wrestling logic. Her character is fueled by the fact that she is not champion. Eventually, you could do something there with her as champion, timeless Tony Storm. But what makes the character thrive is the fact that she lost it. So she lost it, you know? Oh my gosh, speaking of Emmy Sakura, I love, she's getting a bit of a, she's playing the babyface here.
She as well. She definitely is a legend in Japanese women's Joshi wrestling.
Ooh.
Can beat the trainer.
That's not, I want to say that's a Beal, but it really was just a hair whip that with a high velocity. Like that hip attack.
What a great butler he is.
Well, he certainly is, I would say.
The bow, I appreciate that a lot. Thank you, Luther.
I believe, right, Nigel?
Bridgeton, is that a place?
I think so. It's a place where butlers come from.
I was going to say
Nice snap suplex. This is great. The fact that she's really made this character translate to her matches is fantastic. Also, Dara points, I should have mentioned. This is his star performer.
Tomorrow night, Toni Storm takes on Hikaru Shida for the AEW Women's World Title. Kris Statlander in the three-way defense.
Oh, that sucks. Hope she's okay. Wins for me, indeed. Indeed. Indeed, my friend. You and Ben. Oh, gnarly crossbody in the steps. Tea time. We'll kick to this. Like, thinking about trying to get back on the top, but never quite getting it. Going more insane. Be volatile at short, but cooked the right tempo. Exactly, Axe. Like, I'm gonna be the one who says it, and I think that the more it gets out there sooner, the better it is. Timeless Toni Storm is a character that lasts under a year, tops. If she is still doing this gimmick come this time next year, then that is them running it into the ground. I think that this character has a time limit, but it's one of those executed properly can be all-timer kind of runs, you know. And I think a lot of people lose that in wrestling. Sometimes something just needs to have its lifespan and be executed right within that lifespan, as opposed to just being like, let's see how long we can burn this candle.
Toni Storm in her former life was also very prominent in Stardom women's wrestling in Japan. She knows the fighting spirit and strong style that Emi Sakura is.
Speaking of, Emi is laying it in. Church, she's literally making her chest red. And you know what? Not for nothing. Competing against Emi Sakura, you know, Joshi veteran. This could help play into the Mariah May angle, because Mariah has now made it several times over a point to acknowledge the fact that she came to AEW from Stardom just like Toni did. So I think because I love to savor it, but a year from now I'll be running it in totally perfectly and done under it. Exactly. You could have Double or Nothing could be a finale for the ages for this character, and then Toni Storm could evolve. I saw somebody pitch a story for this, and if we get a full commercial break and I remember to, I'll tell that story. But I think it was a great angle that Mariah May can end up playing into here. Oh my gosh. Careful, Emi. Don't get those shoulders down. As soon as Aubrey looks down and sees those shoulders, she'll be like, oh, wait. Oh, never mind. A little bit of a Romero bomb there. Maybe all in. Maybe all in is a better way. You can stretch it out. Depends on how it goes. But yeah, the long and the short of the idea I have, that hole always hurts with suppression. Right? It's just like, oh yeah, that you really have to be braced for that. The elbows are what scare me personally. Specifically, anybody who has double jointed elbows getting put in it. I'm just like, oh my gosh, their arms are breaking.
Toni Storm here trying to put away. Hold on. Oof. The chest of Toni Storm beat red. Not like that, Toni. Get your mind out the gutter. That's not what I'm thinking about. Her chest is as red as her smeared lipstick. That's right. Put your phone away. You taking pictures? No.
Quit projecting, Nigel. We all saw you looking, dog. Ah, good point. I guess I didn't know about the double jointed up. Oh, no worries. No worries. But yeah, the long and the short of the thing I was talking about before is that Mariah May, wanting to be Toni Storm's understudy, will start to see Toni Storm isn't the person that Mariah May came to look up to. You know, that Stardom performer, that top-tier pro wrestler. And she'll eventually want to snap Toni out of it, and it'll lead into a feud between the two. And that establishes Mariah May while also helping evolve the timeless Toni Storm character. Sky Blue or Julia Hart, new TBS champion. I think Julia Hart's winning that title. If she doesn't, that might not be the best move. If Sky wins it, that's actually really awesome, because I wouldn't see it coming. Yeah, Axe, agreed. The wind-up punch.
Emi Sakura can barely stand now. She's down. Toni Storm. She was going to go in.
Oh, turned around. Double up. Oh! Into the power bomb. The kick out.
Strong legs kicked away.
Wow, that was less motion. I think she's going to go for that backbreaker.
To lose to Sakura a night before a title match.
Absolutely. Especially to the trainer of her opponent. Look at the strength here from Emi.
Into a backbreaker.
I think you do this.
By Emi won. What a win with this one.
That's a great shout as well, Axe.
Wasn't sure she should get out of that one, but she did.
Fans, not only tomorrow night, we have great matches top to bottom, full gear, and zero.
Oh my gosh.
Starting at 7 o'clock.
Just standing on her head like that.
Last week and earlier this week, Tony Khan has announced a big free agent signing.
That's a great shout, Chris. I saw somebody say that. Like, what if there was something dormant in that missed spot? Oh, didn't quite get it. She kind of did. Oh. DDT turned into a flatliner halfway down.
A gigantic free agent signing for AEW.
Now it's time for her close-up.
Look at this. The cameras responded.
Perfect. They did it right this time. Ready for my close-up.
Over there.
1, 2, 3.
That's Storm Zero Dunzo. But I saw something say, like, what if the mist, something dormant in that mist, and like activated in Sky, and she, like, it becomes a 2-on-1 situation against Kris Statlander, and Julia wins as a result. I'm not sure how down I'd be for that, but it would be a cool moment for sure. Because I'm not sure about mind control gimmicks, you know. Oh, 100% Axe. Like, it's what I'm saying. I'm enjoying this run. It's been fun to speculate on where it goes, but now it's a matter of just watching it get there. AEW needs to push Sky. I mean, you say that like she gets featured a lot, fam. She's got a booming record in 2023. Specifically, if you put together Ring of Honor and AEW.
Get into this interview. Everybody here has agreed to no physicality. Jay Lethal, you've asked for this time. What's going on?
Well, thank you very much, Renee. That's right, I've asked for this time because I wanted to make things crystal clear to Eddie Kingston that you have 1 day left as the Ring of Honor World Champion. Because we have spoken to Stokely and he's made it official. Tomorrow night on 0 Hour, it's going to be Eddie Kingston versus Jay Lethal for the Ring of Honor World Championship. And you know what? Ever since you lost in that Memphis Street fight to Jeff Jarrett, granting me a shot at the Ring of Honor World Championship, you've done nothing but duck and hide from us the whole time. Around every corner, you've run from the challenge. You duck and hide. That's all you do. That's all he does.
Look at me, though. You know me. We've known each other for over 15 years. Why are you speaking like them? Why are you... Look at me in my eyes. You know what I can do, and I know what you can do, but not with them. Jay, look at me. Look at me. Stop looking away. Don't look away from me. Look into my eyes and understand something. You are becoming a coward like them.
You better.
And I'm going to show it.
I agree to no physicality.
It's broke down quick. Oh, Satnam pointed. The way Satnam was like, watch it. Oh, no. And then the way they cut away like that. Why you gotta do that? Why you gotta do that, dude? Ah. Sorry about that, y'all, in the Discord. I guess I must have accidentally hit my hotkey for my Discord mute, and it undeafened me. Appreciate your heads up and be there, Cam. Let's see Statlander versus Kingston. Oh, God. That's a match. That's a match and a half. I'd want to see Kingston go over if I'm honest. But knowing Kingston, he wouldn't. Kingston would definitely be like, no, let's put the guy over. Kingston really has a mind for wrestling like that. Maybe a rematch down the line or something. But I don't think that match should happen while he's world champion. Because, yeah, you don't. Satnam is great. I want to see more of him in the ring. I don't know if I'd want to thrust him into a world title picture for the sake of seeing more of him in the ring, though. Not to say he couldn't be in a title picture. Sorry, there's a fly buzzing around in here. So, it keeps distracting me because like, it keeps buzzing up to my ring light there. But deciding not. But it's like, not sure what it wants to do. Satnam versus Hager. That's a match. I'll never understand why I love Hager and AEW, but I do. I get that. I get that. When I was younger, I was a big Jack Swagger guy. I'm gonna be real. I enjoyed his ECW title run. I wasn't so much about the We the People gimmick, but it was always like I liked watching his matches, if nothing else. Well, I couldn't stand Swagger. I don't blame you. I don't blame you. It was a guilty pleasure, for sure. I knew that even then. Yeah, I feel like we all have that. We all have those one or few things in wrestling that's like, oh, I like this even though I know this is generally bad and or disliked. Yeah, the We the People gimmick, like, it was like, it had potential, but it never really went anywhere. And then he got busted with weed right before he was about to win the world title, and that kind of fucked everything up anyways. Yeah, George, both cards have been a fun one tonight, and I'm ready for this Roddy Strong action and Andretti match. It's going to be nice. I liked Cody in AEW too. And the thing is, right, I think half the people that booed him did too. They did it because it was the cool thing to do. It was the fun, smarky thing to do. And it kind of messed things up in a way. And I wouldn't say that that's the reason why he left, but that's definitely the play's point in it, you know? And also, I think a lot of people agree by this point. The promo with Ogogo really, like, started him down that trail of, like, oh, it's fun to boo you. Same, Axe. Same. Part of me wants to see him return to AEW, and it's still possible one day. But I'm really happy for him being who he wants to be as a performer right now. And he's, like, thriving in that role. Almost not even being utilized properly because of how well he's thriving in that role. How we hopefully. Are we doing this right now? Or are we wait? Let's go. Yeah, okay, we're gonna go down to the ring. I love this. If he's gonna do what he did before, I'm looking forward to everything about this match. Sky Blue has been wearing black. She's got the eye gimmicks going on. Jericho, stop this. Fucking hell. It's every now and then Jericho gets me. This is such occasion. It's great. It just flung the glasses off. And like that, Karen Kent into Super Stan. Coming off an 8-man tag team win on last week's Ring of Honor Clip. Last week? Oh, yeah, that's right. He wasn't on last night's. So that kind of bugged me. I was like, he's supposed to be the Ring of Honor pick. I love how the majority of everyone's Ring of Honor pick isn't primarily on Ring of Honor. Time for some action. And still in his vest. There we go. Nice drop kick. Smooth.
You know this. I made a mistake by underestimating. Thought he was nothing more than a jobber, but he was not. He was the big winner that night, which tells me once again he can be a big winner any single match he's in.
That's exactly right. He was a big winner that night. And speaking of big,
There's nothing else. I can appreciate Jericho's consistency. Because while he's technically babyface now, he's still the same knobhead he was a few months ago. You know? Like, and I mean that from a kayfabe perspective. I just want to specify. I hate how flat my hair was.
Well, I'll tell you this. I also worked with Roderick Strong about 3 or 4 months ago. Those knife-edge chops of his are like shotgun blasts.
I am not denying what Roderick Strong can do in the ring. He's phenomenal. But this charade
Maybe just because someone turns face or heel doesn't mean it's... Agreed. I feel like the motivations of the character can change without the personality having to change. And I think that the audience is willing... The audience's perception of the character and their actions can change over time without the personality necessarily needing to change. Personality can evolve, you know, but I've never liked this idea of just like, I become a different person now that my alignment has shifted. It's like, nah. Have a little more nuance to it than that. I love what Drew is doing right now. Drew McIntyre over in the Fed. Those of you who aren't keeping up with it, he's been doing this real slow burn heel turn that's really bordered in tweener territory a lot of the time. And the only thing just now is really a solidified heel.
I just can't stop watching these chops that Roderick Strong was blistering Action Andretti with. Action trying to throw a few back and to no avail.
Oh, Manhattan drop.
Big reverse atomic drop. Yes, he's always been the same, even though he was kind of back. Exactly. He's enhanced certain parts of his personality, you know? But, like, even, like, you know, Eco-Friendly Planet's champion was, like, the most eccentric character he worked, but that still fit in with the entire kayfabe of Daniel Bryan. That's a high hook. I honestly thought he was about to sleep. He was about to sneak that win. Little backdrops, trying to... Oh, shit. Is he really about to do this? Okay, Andretti. I see you, dog. With the deadlift into the Falcon's arrow. Oh, my gosh. Nobody kicks out of the deal. You idiot! This guy.
Devil's advocate. They didn't touch Action Andretti. It was Action Andretti who walked up to them.
The intent was there. The distraction was there.
The intent, right you are, Kris.
Something that you would have done.
This isn't a court of law. This is professional wrestling.
Court of law. The hell? Oh, once again, those chops.
I'm telling you guys, we have had top to bottom since Collision started at 8 o'clock Eastern Time until now. A phenomenal night of wrestling. What a great lead in to tomorrow night's Full Gear. And don't
I can get with that.
we still have the countdown to Full Gear coming up right after we go.
Been here for the wrestling, y'all.
With Rampage.
It's a good thing we've had so much action, Tony.
And don't worry, I'm going to try and, like, as soon as I get the thumbnail up for this, I'm going to try my best to get the predictions out as quick as possible. So those of you on the East Coast, do check the server first thing in the morning if you're going to sleep shortly after the stream. Otherwise, and anybody who's staying up late, keep an eye out. Be ready to drop your predictions.
Right now, though, strong by name, strong by nature, just trying to use his strength to take down his younger, faster-moving opponent.
Roderick Strong. Oh, wow, what a drop. Man, that was a textbook drop kick.
kick, guys. 1, 2, but it doesn't win the match.
That's the thing about Roderick Strong. Everything he does is textbook.
Yeah, you're right.
Oh, nice. I like that extra trap of the arm to lay those punches in. The predictions will be a bit easier if you're a night owl, for sure. Although, I have just abolished the whole day of rule because AEW has the tendency to not finalize their card until about 32 seconds before the start of the 0 hour. So it's one of those things where I just got to let it be up until the start of the 0 hour. I've even thought about implementing a rule where people can, if people are late to the start of the card, they can put in predictions for matches that haven't happened or begun yet, but which will allow them to still get some sort of points. It'll just kind of put them behind. Not sure about doing that yet, though, because I think that'll muddy the waters a bit too much. We'll see if that becomes necessary over time. So right now, the predictions league is just about a little over a dozen people. If it gets, like, significantly bigger, we'll consider something like that. I really appreciate Roddy's grappling game here. He's backbreaker Messiah, but he's also just an incredible technical wrestler overall. These interesting holds he's been putting in, I'm here for. Because they're here for Super Stan Roddy Strong.
Rear chin lock. Actually, a check in that time by the referee, Stephon Smith. We're live and we are coming to you from the Kia Forum, the site of tomorrow night's Full Gear pay-per-view. And we got quite a Donnybrook going on.
I don't believe so, Axe. I believe we're going to be having the Jay White interview as the main event. Oh, hey, nice. Yep, that's looking like the case. This is the main event then, technically. These are main event points for everyone involved. I'm hoping it isn't. This is the main. This is the last match, and then I think we got the Jay White sit down and interview to close out Rampage. There's nothing. Everything else that was announced for Rampage has happened. Maybe we'll get into a little backstage interview over here. Right? This is like like they could just do a subtitle Rampage. No, I'm sorry, subtitle Collision. Literally be like Collision : Rampage. And just be a 3-hour event. That was rough. I hope Roddy's okay.
Oh, well, they got to check on Roddy.
Talk about neck strong here.
Yeah, they're calling in Doc Sampson for this one. And
This
right
is
now,
obviously a Spanish fly gone wrong here.
they hit really hard, did Roddy Strong that
Say
time.
what you want about professional wrestling, but here, the very real danger.
There's no questions of very real danger, and Roddy is.
Ooh, they're staying far out.
Roddy's moving here.
There you go, Roddy.
Which is good.
Roddy is okay. Doc Sampson is out of the ring, which is tremendous.
Continues.
Which is tremendous news, and the match does continue.
Ooh.
Strong.
That is neck strong.
You're not kidding this. And the fans are chanting neck strong here. Roddy.
Damn. This fucks up the psychology. I'm just so happy he's okay though. But he's gonna be so over. Now watch him be the devil. No, I don't think it was a work. The way they zoomed out everything like that. Then end of a heartache. Immediately over. Immediately over. Immediately in for the neck brace. Immediately right there in the neck brace. That was the spot I was looking forward to since before the match. And I feel like that came off wrong. I really am more so concerned about his health and psychology. But now that we're at yeah, that was a bonk. But now that we're at a point where we know he's okay, it's like he's got a lot of sympathy going for him. So what's supposed to be a heel character, right? That was rough. something could still be wrong. You know, Matt, I shouldn't jump to conclusions. Hot Roddy.
Switchblade Jay White, thank you for taking the time to sit down with me today. A huge opportunity ahead of you tomorrow at Full Gear to rightfully become our AEW World Champion. But a lot has been going on here the past few months, specifically the Devil. First showing up attacking you, recently attacking the Acclaimed. MJF claims to have no involvement with this whatsoever. Who do you think is the Devil, and are you concerned that they could get involved in your match tomorrow?
That's the million-dollar question, isn't it? Who is the Devil? In my mind, Renee, more importantly, all you have to focus on is the fact that the AEW World Championship is with somebody that lives up to the E in AEW. But who is the Devil? Come on, Renee, I expect you to be smarter and not fall for this. We know it's MJF. He's been saying it all along. And MJF, please bring your GIMP squad to Full Gear because the Bang Bang Gang will be there ready. But remember, he's not even going to make it to me in the main event because the Golden Guns are going to dismantle him to kick off the night.
I'm switching gears here really quickly. A lot of people have been drawing the comparison between yourself and MJF in your respective careers.
No. Let me cut you off there, Renee. There's one person that's trying to kick that off, and that's MJF.
That'd be so nutty.
He's already brainwashed them into thinking that he's worthy of being champion. He's trying to make them think that MJF, his name should be mentioned in the same breath as J-A-Y. Max, the gap between us is vast, my friend. I'm going to show you that. I'm going to show everybody that at Full Gear tomorrow.
Well, Jay, if things go your way tomorrow at Full Gear and you do become our undisputed world champion, what does a Switchblade era look like?
If things go my way, when things go my way, you're going to get more of what you love, more of the Bang Bang Gang. Go ahead, say it, Renee.
I'm good, thank you.
Well, anyway, you're going to get Rock Hard Juice Robinson, fully cocked Colton Gunn, cock strong.
Oh my gosh.
A whole lot of Austin, and you know that the Collision Cowboys are going to run wild all over AEW, and I'll be sleeping a little bit sweeter at night knowing that I proved what I said all along, and that is MJF J-A-Y is better than you and everybody.
Oh, there we go. Oh, crap. Oh, Juice.
In an attempt to get his belt back, MJF now has been thrown into that.
Yes, I want more juice. That wasn't it?
He does. This is what happens when you try and take on too many guys. MJF has no friends, and this is what happens to you.
He wants that belt back, and he had it in his hands momentarily. Juice Robinson slammed him in the room, and we're going back again here.
What's going on back there?
Holy smoke!
Oh, wow, that's awesome. I was so ready. I appreciate that. He's a motherfucking world champion for a reason. Oh, here comes the Guns. MJF on Rampage, right? And appearing in the main event too, Cam. You got that. You got the main event appearance points. Get your motherfucking belt. Don't get too caught up in it, dude. Don't get too caught up in it, dude. Damn it. I knew it was too good to be true. He's clutching his belt, though. Trying to pry it from him. Damn. I know. But this also feels like it's a case of a timing error. Can I call it or what? Right? I keep feeling like the devil's gonna show up. And MJF is so pissed because he knows what this means. Was that an audition, Joe? Yeah, he's got it now. He owes Joe. Joe made him owe him. Oh. Kyle O'Reilly would be an interesting call. I personally think it's Jack Perry. Some people don't want it to be, even though they see the sense it makes. I'm personally of the opinion. I think that it makes way too much sense for Jack Perry's character and could be really a real interesting way to make him return. The greatest trick the devil pulled was making you think they didn't exist. And Jack Perry has been nowhere to be seen since All In. Makes sense. But if it was Kyle O'Reilly, that'd be amazing. Okay, they're going to run down the card with the final bit of time. That was fun. I am so right? Adam really is in a different position. But who else is under the mask? Watch Bobby Fish be somebody else under the mask. I still haven't been able to find that font. I'm so upset. Nah, he didn't go back to WWE. He went over to TNA for a spell. Yeah, Kyle would create so many layers. That would be so fun. Right. Yeah, I'm hoping for Kyle. Yeah, I'm thinking Kyle is the interesting play there. But I'm settled. I'm fully locked in on Jack Perry. Would push him to Promisence too, but it makes too much sense. That's exactly it. It makes too much sense, and I'm about my sense being made. And apparently, everyone underneath those masks are the people who are actually playing. Like they aren't extras or anything. This isn't a retribution situation. Everyone under those masks are the actual characters that are under those masks. It was a great Rampage. Great Collision, great Rampage. Really here for it tonight. Thank you all so much for vibing out. Appreciate you coming out for both shows, one show or the other. Thank you so much. Do tune in tomorrow. We're going to be doing a full gear watch along, even though I don't have the graphic over here or whatever. But you best believe we're going to be going live 7 p.m. Eastern, 4 p.m. Pacific, 12 a.m. BST sharp for the 0 hour. You are very welcome, y'all. Thank you. Do drop a thumbs up on the way out if you haven't done so already, of course. But I know y'all cool as hell, so you probably already have. Till next time. Been Happy Devin. Happy wrestling.